Salute my peopleizations. What's goody? What's goody? I see they ain't sending out the notifications, huh? No noties today. Euphobio Dave, Jaquan Pickett, boxing matchup, Dwayne Freeman, Jermaine Ford, my brother. What's goody with you? IJ, LJ, NTJ 909, Kevin Lyles, Patrick Bell, King Judah, Terry Smooth Jr., Beats for Lyrics, Maya Egypt, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing tonight? Malik Ram, Picasso, Jay Walker 214, Raphael Gary, Nathan Beckham, Patrick Bell, Picasso, Yovu, Band Up, Chris Brooks, Jay Davis, Antone Martin, my brother, E. Wingate, Nathan Beckham, Light Skin Business, DOG 215, my brother. Man, he keep me up to date with everything. Salute to my brother DOG 215, man. I appreciate you, great brother. Don't tell you that enough, but I'm going to tell you tonight. Salute to my brother DOG 215, man. I don't always respond to everything, but I see everything, and I appreciate you, man. Leo GT, multimedia artist, my brother. Matthew Watkins, Zoomverse, Jimmy Bernard. What's good? Norgret 21, Gary Source, Zoomverse, Eagle City 56, Ashante L7, Eric Summers. Yeah. Oh, we going in tonight. Strap up, Julius Thomas. What's going on? RG Dub, Justin Hawkins, Shacky Pete, Jay Gadget, Flame Flames 721, Dominique Seaborn. What's going on? Yeah, I appreciate my brother DOG 215, man. Ain't nothing that take place that he don't put me up on. Appreciate you, brother. Adolfo Tavares, what's going on? Ricky Dickey, Unique Business, Matt Bonner. So, we had a sighting. We had a truth sighting revealed, people. We had a truth sighting revealed. Alika Diamond, what's going on? Aloha. We had a truth sighting revealed. Jeff Astoria, Queens, New York. Samantha Martinez, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Gay Moore, what's going on? Mr. Holmes, what's going on? So, is Beeble getting stopped? I would say, I think he is. Dre, what's going on? Just Do Boxing, what's going on? Big Boy, what's going on? I rewatched Dimitri Beeble. He makes mistakes too. Mr. VA Fitted, what's going on? As all boxers do. He's not perfect. No boxer is. But I saw some things and I'm like, man, Canelo Alvarez could capitalize on these things. You understand? Sean Terrence, what's going on? Chavo TV, what's going on? I looked at some things and I'm like, man, Terrence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez could capitalize on these mistakes. It's just some things he do that lead me. Alan Maddox, my brother. Jamal Carter, what's going on? That lead me to believe that Terrence. I keep saying Terrence Crawford, man. That they must be talking about me. That lead me to believe that they'll capitalize on it. Boss Red 357, my brother, another brother that keep me updated with everything. Appreciate you, man. Crane Enterprise, Sylvester Solomon, 2011. What's going on, great brother? Hey, Sylvester Solomon, man, you're going to have to turn that to 2022. 20 deuce. Mr. Holmes, Young King Company, my brother. Hey, where's the wife at right now? Shamal Clark, what's going on? Ari Johnson, what's going on? Where's she rated at right now? Young King Company, where's she rated at? I need y'all to go to ppv.blkprime.com. Go to blkprime.com. Y'all know I'm doing the partnership business. We're going to do business, a partnership, and we're going to be putting on fights for fighters that need exposure, need a platform. Instead of going to Mexico, you can stay right here and have fights in the States with your boy Blue and PBV. So, Panu and Goma, what's going on? Dion Williams, what's going on? Still in 6 again? Big T, my brother, what's goody with you, great brother? Charles Pickett, what's going on? Hey, Big T, did you text me what you wanted? I know you said the red one, but which red one? Let me know which red one. So I need y'all to go to ppv.blkprime.com. Go to ppv.blkprime.com. Jose from Guadalajara, what's going on? He said MBF exposed what, Blue? What you talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Jose. You know, that's why you laughing. You know what I'm talking about. Right? So here's the thing. Canelo Alvarez turned down Errol Spence fight, which, let me say this off top. Bashar Stuck G. Jones, what's going on? Me personally, my opinion, I didn't want to see that anyway. Oh, we got to vote once. Okay, uncommentary, what's going on? I need y'all, hey, Young King Company. So as soon as you come in every day, drop the link. And Young King Company, when I put an upload, right, during the day, go in the chat there. I don't always check it, but just go in the chat and put the link in the chat. Demar Young, what's going on? And my first upload during the day, put it in the chat. So I'll look for you when you put it in the chat, and I'll pin it in the chat. I don't check the chat in there, but I'll go in the chat in the uploads. Stephen Taylor, what's going on? And the reason I don't check the chat, because it just drives me, it just gives me a headache, man. Rayshard Smith, what's going on? Robert Williams, Styles and Stitches, Mr. Lightning World, Stephen Taylor, Pato Smith, what's going on? So that's the only reason I don't check the chat, because my peopleization is going to be right here anyway talking to me. Al Roberts, what's going on? So the chat, it just gives me a headache sometimes, man. So anyway, TRV TH1s, what's going on? So anyway, and go to my brother Young King Company. He just dropped the link in there. Click on the link, go subscribe to his wife, and let's get her in first place. I want to see her get to number one. Please, let's be the reason, or part of the reason that she get to number one. Okay, Young King Company, but when you do it, tell me you did it. Daniel Lowton, what's going on? Tamar Moore, what's going on? Marsha Ayash, what's going on? Joseph Towson, what's going on? As soon as you put it in the comment section, in the chat, in the uploads, then let me know. Just once a day, man. Just remind me that you just did it, so that way I could click on it. John J. Doe, what's going on? D Tom, what's going on? How do I sub? The link is right there. You talking for me or for my brother Young King Company? Yes, sir, Joe Townsend. Yes, sir. C Money best stop is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. Yeah, Young King, YKC, please do that. Just a reminder. So every day I can pin it, and then, you know what I'm saying, it'll be up in there as well. Sai Ali, New Jersey, what's going on? My brother Jay Janus in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, what's your thoughts on the Kosh Malachi dude exposing your 2-fight Bud deal? He said you lied for views and clickbait. What's your thoughts? I don't even know who that is, brother. So that tells you everything you need to know. And I don't know what he's talking about. And I don't know what you're talking about. So you'd have to enlighten me. And he didn't expose anything. Trust me. Check the time. Moped Mosley, what's going on? Daniel Lowton, what's going on? Jamal Carter, what's going on? Tech RD, what's going on? He didn't expose anything. Trust me. Quincy Carter, my brother in the super chat. He said, Blue, why you think Nello turned down the fight with Errol? That's a good question, man. We're going to get into that, man, because Ed Watts, Chef Boy LD, what's going on? Sweet Pea, what's going on? It just has to be comfort with style. Because you're going to make fighting Errol Spence, he would have made more money fighting Errol Spence than any other fight. And you have the advantage over Errol Spence than every other fight. He is a 47-pounder jumping up to 64. That means he's jumping up 17 pounds. And you're going to outweigh, he's going up 17 pounds. You're going to outweigh him by 15 pounds. And you're going to make the most money you can fighting anybody. Beefle, Triple G, Jamal, Benavidez, and yet you turn it down? For what? Christopher Bone, what's going on? Life with Twin B, what's going on? Big T, my brother in the super chat. Polaris T, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. I'll let you know it's the one you was wearing a couple of nights ago. Oh, go get my red hat for me. I'm going to show you right now, Big T, dropping that dub. Huh?
The red and gold.
Yeah. Joe Janus, brother, back to the super chat. Bud came out and said it was a lie, the 2-fight deal. I would bet my life on it that it wasn't. How about that? Now, how about that? Andrew Brown, what's going on? Dominique Richardson, Nada Milty, what's going on? TY, what's going on? Mr. Holmes, what's going on? Now, do I sound confident? G-Roll Mo, what's going on? Andrew Brown, what's going on? So I don't care what he says. Now, PR Strength, what's going on? Miss Joette, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? I didn't say he accepted it. I said it was on the table and he was mulling it over. Now, believe that. Gilbert Rodriguez Jr., my brother, what's goody with you, young king? You talking about this one, Big T? Pat Greedy, my brother, what's going on? I like that Frank Martin, Keyshawn Davis fight. Mr. Holmes, what's going on? DP Rocker, my brother. Big T, you talking about this one? What, the goal? Stingy Loco, what's going on? Juan Garza, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Where did Spence come from? I thought they offered Charlo and Benavidez. It must have enticed Canelo Alvarez. It must have been enticing for Canelo Alvarez that they put Spence on the table. Stingy Loco, what's going on? Terrence Bard Lavens, what's going on? Ram CC, Eduardo Hernandez, what's going on? Educated Jab, what's going on? King Coles, what's going on? It must have enticed. It had to be something there that made that Canelo Alvarez, because remember, Jesse R, what's going on? Canelo Alvarez said at once upon a time, E. Wingate, what's going on? Uncommentary, what's going on? Gabriel Flores, what's going on? Remember, Canelo Alvarez said at one time that Andrew Brown, what's going on? Canelo Alvarez said at one time he feel like the Errol Spence fight would be huge in Dallas, right? So the fact that he said that, side the ruler, Eric Johnson, what's going on? BZ4566, what's going on? The fact that he said that, leads me to believe, that he saw the value in fighting Errol Spence. Deleon Daniels, what's going on? And they may have had to put Errol Spence off the fight, or, Errol Spence was involved some way, somehow. I don't know how he got involved, Juan Garza, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. But, yeah. Anthony Robinson, what's going on? Brandon Adam Perry, what's going on? 912 all day long, what's going on? And so to the brother that's saying that the 2-fight deal I was talking about, see y'all, man, and sometimes I wish I could just reveal to y'all what really goes on behind the scenes and what I really know, and really be involved in conversations that I be having behind the scenes, and you really know the truth, then you'll be looking at some people a lot different. Put it that way. And so I'll say this. Terrence Crawford also told you that Errol Spence was holding up the fight. Then he turned around and told you Errol Spence wasn't holding up the fight. I mean, take from it what you will. Tay Brown, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? But I'll tell you this. I don't sit here in front of no camera and just make up stuff out of the clear blue yonder. Trust me. Trust me. I don't know what some other people do, but I don't sit here and make up stuff out of the clear blue yonder for nobody. The Riverside Jets 88. What's going on, great brother? So, I mean, take what you want. Take what you do. Do it what you will. Like I said, there was a 2-fight deal on the table, for sure, and he was willing to take a 2-fight deal that was on the table, for sure. Adam Salah, brother in the super chat, he said Spence gonna get beat up real bad by from Canelo. Oh, we'll see. Secure, what's going on? I guess we'll never see, should I say, Adam Salah, because he didn't accept it. Chilltown Majors, Maya, what's going on? G-Roll Mo, Ramses Piper, what's going on? Dontrell Golf, Big Bro Coolin, what's going on? Tommy Flores, Nada Miller, what's going on? So you can make what you want and what you think. Giovanni Aguilar, what's going on? And another thing is, stop listening to these other people that have zero connections that just be speaking just cause. He said, Blue, Spence been avoiding Bud. Okay, now watch this now. Patrick Bell, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, salute, Blue, let's do it. Oh, we getting ready to get into this. Salute to my brother Patrick Bell, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Now, Jay Jonas, see, this is what I'm saying. Now watch this now. Didn't you just get, okay, Big T, that's the one you want? Got you. Big T, send me your info in the inbox. Okay, send me your info in the inbox. Conservative 89, what's going on? Mike J, what's going on? So now, watch this now. I'm going to address this, and then we're going to move on. See, people, that they don't realize what they say. Stop listening. I already told you, stop listening to what other people tell you. You got to be able to use your own knowledge. Not even Quiet Storm Tate, what's going on? If you can't use this and you start regurgitating what other people say without thinking and repeating stuff in the mirror before you say it, then you end up with conversations like this. So now, here, I'm gonna give you this work, and you can continuously look for it, and you funded the channel to do so, right? So now, Jay Jonas, you just said, Blue, Spence the one that been ducking Bud. Come on, dude. But didn't you just type in my chat, Eli Zachary talk everything? What's going on? And say that I've been debunked, right? And that Terrence Crawford came out and said that what I said wasn't true about the 2-fight deal. So you believe what Terrence Crawford said then, right? Uh-oh. Help me understand, brother. You asked to ride this train, and I'm going to accommodate you. So now, Jay Jonas, didn't you just say that? Yes or no? Didn't you just say that whoever made a video, who I don't even know who they are, made a video and said, right? 100%. Okay. So isn't Terrence Crawford the one that stood up there on the platform, right? In the UK during Kell Brook and Amir Khan fight? Didn't he stand there with Radio Raheem and tell you that Errol Spence was never avoiding the fight, and that Errol Spence wants to fight just as bad as he does, and that it was a lot of politics behind the scenes that was preventing it from happening? It was never Errol Spence. And didn't he say that the whole percentage, the splits was never a factor? Yes or no? I don't know why they do this. You ate your spinach this morning, and it gave you the confidence that you could do this with me. So didn't he do that? Didn't he tell you the split percentage never was real? Didn't he say that Errol Spence wants to fight just as bad as I do? And didn't he say that it was never up to me or Errol Spence? It was the powers that be. And isn't he in court right now saying that Top Rank never fulfilled their obligation to make the fight happen? Yes or no, Jonas? Gene Baptist, brother in the super chat, I've never heard you mispronounce someone's name. I always mispronounce people's name. Never. I always pronounce I ain't good at that. Deploy 619, Take Brown, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing tonight? Double O Dub, my brother in super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, salute, King, salute to you, great brother. D Tom said, man, you a big Spence fan, huh? Did I bring up Errol Spence in this? T1, what's going on? D Tom, I know it says pay attention, but it's actually free. So D Tom, did you hear me bring up Errol Spence in this situation? Samuel Currington, what's going on? And D Tom, what did I just say that was not real? Go ahead. Chef April P1, what's going on? D Tom? Christopher Bone, what's going on? Since you felt like cheerleading for this brother. Don't time out nobody. Don't block nobody. Don't do none of that. Morpheus Bay, what's going on? Dub _ right side. Dave Elliott, what's going on? Sammy Curitin, Nat King Cole Jr., what's going on? So D-Tom, since you felt like bringing out your pom-poms, the cheerlead form, right? Did you hear me bring up this situation with Errol Spence? And I should be a fan of Errol Spence. He's in the sport of boxing that I love. And he's one of the only people that kept it 100 from the beginning. See, I like real. Maybe you don't. Angel Velasquez, what's going on? I like the real. I like when the fighters tell me the real. Maybe you don't. But Errol Spence has kept it 100 from day one. He's never went back on his word with anything. And you know what they always say? Real recognize real. So maybe that's why you ain't a fan of Errol Spence. It's a telling. Terrence Baines, brother, back in Super Chat. Here we go, discrediting Bud again. Unreal. You don't know what you're talking about. Stop talking to me. Don't donate to say silly stuff. Solomon Walker, what's going on? If you don't know what you're talking about, stay in the back and learn and listen. John Snow, what's going on? Ahmad Staten, what's going on? Charles Apaya, what's going on? Ain't nobody, how am I discrediting Terrence Crawford? I didn't mention nothing about Terrence Crawford, except for this situation with Canelo Alvarez. Y'all this dude brought up talking about, I don't even know who the brother is. He debunked and proved that you didn't tell the truth about the 2-fight deal. No, he didn't. And he don't know zero what he's talking about. And I could bet my last dollar on that one. Trust me. Darius Gill, y'all, what's going on? Windy City A, MP Dub TF, what's going on? Herman Johnson, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. Appreciate you, great brother. LB, what's going on? Amar Muck, y'all, what's going on? Phantom Salmon, what's going on? Boxing, brother in the Super Chat. He said Spence would obliterate Canelo. Good, he rejected it. I don't know about that. Nay Millet, what's going on? Shawnee D, what's going on? Robert Brown, what's going on? Yeah, and this dude came in here, right, talking about, you was debunked by this, and I didn't say none of that. You the one came in talking about, so you saying Crawford ain't telling the truth? You the one that said that. I ain't say nothing about that. Jay Rodriguez, what's going on? I said zero about that. Had nothing to say. I'm responding to somebody else. Green Hope Dunham, what's going on? Wilfred Alessius, what's going on? So if you didn't know what I was talking about and had no clue what this conversation was about, then why did you jump in it? Jesus Blanco, what's going on? DVT game, what's going on? Exactly, Tay. Why did you jump in this conversation not even knowing what I was talking about? With your pom-poms. This is what I'm talking about, this here ether. These tall dudes in the back cheerleading. Fabian Terry, what's going on? Boxing matchup, what's going on? I ain't say nothing about, ain't that what he said, Glenn? That's what I'm talking about, this here ether. These tall dudes be in the back cheerleading. Darnell Holcomb, what's going on? I ain't say nothing about nothing. Was minding my business. You came here talking about, hey, this guy made a video and he debunked you saying this 2-fight deal wasn't real. Yeah, okay. Kevin Rice, what's going on? I bet you if he put his last dollar and I put my last dollar and show the proof, then I bet you he'd lose everything he had. I bet you that. So I told you again, Zoomverse, what's going on? I don't sit here, wake up every day and just say, you know what? I should make up a story. No, that's not what I do. And you should have learned that by now. Emmanuel Pettigrew, what's going on? But you always quick. Instead of appreciating the info that I could bring to you guys, right? Instead of appreciating the info that I get from the inside and different people and could bring to you guys and could tell you what I can tell you. See, this is another thing that people don't understand. PR Strain, what's going on? Darnell Holcomb, what's going on, great brother? Rivarius Jones, what's going on? Nah, they ain't going to send it out. Jab Jamboree, my brother Act Reacher in the building. Salute. Go subscribe to my brother Jab Jamboree, my brother Act Reacher. Bo Lewis, what's going on? Dante Gilbert, what's going on? So, Enrique Camarino, what's going on? So, here's the thing, right? Instead of appreciating, I could give you got to pick sense from nonsense. Oak Park Boxer, In Style Furniture. My brother, where you been at? Tab, what's going on? See, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? You have to be able to. What do you think? I could just sit here and tell you verbatim exactly what's being told to me? Obviously not. I have to tell you in pieces. Hello, it's called a. You think that these dudes sit on ESPN? You think when Adrian Wojnarowski and what's the dude name from the NFL? Schafter. What's the dude name from the NFL? No, the dude that give the info. I forgot his name. But you think that those dudes, Schaefer, right? You think that they sit there, Adam Schefter. You think Adam Schefter gonna sit there? You think they tell you verbatim everything that's being told to them? No, you have to be able to be able to. You have to be able to dissect in between. What you think I could sit here and be like, listen, you know, I was told that this, and this, word for word. What are you talking about? Doesn't even make sense. Charlie Love, what's going on? Oh, well, you did. You're so eager to try to prove me wrong, opposed to appreciating the info I can bring to you. Janina Brissett, what's going on? Makes no sense, man. Dudes are silly. That's why I can show you ain't a fan of the sport of boxing. Mike H in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Canelo's afraid to get that orbital bone rearranged. I don't know, but he sure turned down this money, according to the reports, right? Reese Wesley, what's going on? Nelson Armstrong, what's going on? H-Town 713, my brother, what's going on? Exactly, Robert Brown. Exactly. So instead of saying, you know what, man, take from it what you may. But you quick to listen to people want to make a video talking about, oh, this wasn't true. Oh, this wasn't true. And that wasn't true. What you talking about? Go sit down and tell them to sit down and tell you what ESPN telling you ain't true. Answer that. In Style Furniture, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, great brother. Much love to you. No, you don't, Jay Jonas. Get out of it. I'm going to block you in a second because you're starting to annoy me. So I'm telling you now. Don't time them out. Don't block them. Don't do nothing. But I'm telling you now, brother, you keep going. You don't know what you're talking about. So stop talking, man. Stop talking. You have no clue. Zero clue what you're talking about. Not an inkling of what you're talking about, brother. So go somewhere else. And you want to say I'm wrong somewhere else, go have at it. I don't care. Celso Areola, what's going on? See if I lose sleep. In Style Furniture in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Canelo's running. He doesn't want to fight anyone. I'm tired of him, Blue. LOL. Yeah, I know, man. This wasn't a good look. Tay said you're getting on her nerves, then you got to go. Get him out of here, then, Tay. Tay, get him out of here. If the queen said you're starting to get on their nerves, you got to go, bro. So Tay, go ahead and get him up out of here then. Miss T, peace and blessings, queen. How you doing today? Get him on up out of here then. Once the queen start to tell me they're annoyed, bro, you got to go. Thanks for coming, good brother. You got to go. Tyshawn Brown, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, F them Blue, we appreciate your information, big dog. Keep it coming. Errol Spence wants smoke wherever he can find it. Canelo chasing easy money. Salute. That's a fact. Yeah, once Tay, especially Tay don't even, well, if she's annoyed, bro, you got to go. Because that means you disrupting the chats. You got to go, bro. Now go take your information and whatever, your Sweetwater cornbread and whatever else you got going on somewhere else. Have a picnic, make some s'mores, marshmallows, whatever else you got going on. Go have at it. Terrence Baines, you want to join the party with him? Jason Moses, what's going on? Jay Lynn, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Terrence Baines, you want to join the party with him? Because I don't have no problem with you joining the party with him either. El Rivy, my brother, what's going on? Yeah, Little Crim, what's going on? Yeah, you come in here and you distract him, man. That's what's happening. Oh, I got proof. No, you don't. Not by a long shot. Not by a long shot. He got proof that he said, "Oh, he wants to go right in." Yeah, now he's saying that. Y'all be just talking just because you can. El Rivy, I don't see your super chat, brother. I don't see your super chat, El Rivy. Boston News DC, what's going on? El Rivy, I don't see it, great brother. Ari Ryder, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says, so you telling me Canelo was offered $45 million for one fight and $55 for another fight, and he turned it down? Makes no sense at all, in no way at all, Blue. Hey, Ari Ryder, not only that, right? But check this out, Ari Ryder. And smash the like button, man. We got 753 people here, and we got 370 likes. He said I sent it 4 minutes ago. Let me check. Let me go all the way back up. I'm going to go all the way back up. So Ari Ryder dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Let me tell you, Ari Ryder, right? The thing about it is this, right? Now, again, is this all the way true? We going based off of what we're being told from Tom Brown, that they offered him this amount of money. That's a massive amount of money, right? He fights Errol Spence for $55 million. That's more than he's going to make for Triple G. So that's the biggest amount of money he's going to make in his entire career. In his entire career. In a fight. Right? And he turned it down, according to the reports. He turned it down to fight. Now I'm gathering it would have had to been against. I'm gathering it would have had to. He would have had to do. Oh, El Rivy, I got your chat right. I super chat. I'm gathering. Ari Ryder, it would have had to been against. Jamal Charlo fight would have been first. The Jamal Charlo fight would have been first, right? And it has to be the style matchup. There is no rhyme or reason, because Canelo Alvarez, he stated. Now, here's where we're going to get deep into this, Ari Ryder. Here's where we're going to get deep into this conversation before I got sidetracked. We need the likes. We got 765 people and 427 likes. I'm not going to continue like that. We have to get the likes up. We should be at least 700 likes right now. There's no way I have 768 people now and 428 likes. That's not acceptable. Get the likes all the way up. We should be at 700 likes. If you haven't smashed the like button, smash it. Wipe your feet before you come inside and ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes all the way up. That is not acceptable. That is moonlighting, and it's just you're just sitting there. It's free. It costs you nothing. Get the likes all the way up. So I'm going to get into this, Ari Ryder. This is a testament to what his trainer, Eddie Reynoso, has been saying. His trainer, Eddie Reynoso, has been saying that this style is a very difficult style to compete against, right? Now, let me show you the proof. Remember Andy Ruiz Andy Ruiz Jr., they were saying, make the fight happen. He pretended he forgot he signed a contract to fight Andy. Let me help y'all understand. Listen to me, people. Andy Ruiz and his team, they acted like they forgot that they signed a contract to fight Luis Ortiz. What does Luis Ortiz have? He's a slick Cuban southpaw, a slick boxer, right? He don't like, Eddie Reynoso don't like competing against that style. He don't feel comfortable. He don't feel confident against that style. So they tried to have Andy Ruiz fight a UFC fighter and pretended like they forgot or they didn't remember that they agreed to fight Luis Ortiz. That's not by accident. That's not by accident. That's by design. Because Eddie Reynoso looks at Luis Ortiz, wait a minute. These are more 50-50. He likes to teach his fighters in a manner. He likes to teach his fighters in a manner in which they're competing against flat-footed fighters. It's easier for him to teach what he wants to teach. You can't do what he wants you to do when you have a moving target or a mobile target or a slick target that's moving their head. Okay? A la, hence, he wanted Andy Ruiz, not they was going to pretend that they forgot that they had a contract with Luis Ortiz on the table. How you sign a contract to fight a UFC fighter and act like you ain't know you was in negotiations and agreed to fight Luis Ortiz? Why? Because Eddie Reynoso and the team is saying, man, that ain't it. That ain't it. Right? Okay, and I think it's a winnable fight. I actually picked Andy Ruiz to win the fight. But the style matchup is not conducive to what they want to do. Okay? Then you have Oscar Valdez, right? They was looking to fight Emmanuel Navarrete. That's not a coincidence. They was looking to fight Emmanuel Navarrete over fighting Shakur Stevenson. Why? The style that he presents. Another slick southpaw boxer that's mobile, has a respectable power, that's accurate, don't like the style matchup. There's a pattern here, people. Then he didn't want Canelo Alvarez to fight Demetrius Andrade. How convenient. Demetrius Andrade, 6 foot tall, 74-inch arm reach, slick southpaw pure boxer. Canelo Alvarez was one belt away from becoming undisputed. He didn't want to make the fight with Demetrius Andrade. So he didn't want Canelo to fight Andrade. He didn't want Oscar Valdez to fight Shakur. He didn't want Andy Ruiz to fight Luis Ortiz. There's a pattern here. There's a pattern. And then he comes out himself and says, African American style is the most difficult style you can fight, to deal with. The proof is in the pudding, people. Hence, what is Errol Spence? A big southpaw that can be slick and showed you that he could box, but he also can be aggressive. He's bigger than Canelo Alvarez in height and arm reach. He has quicker feet than Canelo Alvarez. So what happens? $55 million on the table to fight a guy that's going to come up 17 pounds. And you turn that down. That's an advantage, don't you think? Isn't that an advantage? You're going to have a 17 pound. You got a fighter coming up 17 pounds north. All you got to do is go 4 pounds south. That's an advantage, don't you think? No, they didn't want to take that $55 million. El Rivy said, man, stop it, dude. Who you referring to, brother? And salute to my brother El Rivy in the super chat. Dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Didn't Spence turn down Cotto fight and just turn down Ortiz fight? Where are you getting this information? Does this mean he really don't want the Bud fight? He talking only undisputed. El Rivy, I'm confused, brother. Spence turned down Cotto fight. What? Bro, I'm confused. I don't even know what you're talking about. And just turned down Ortiz fight. Brother, what is you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. El Rivy, did you repeat that? He said, "Yup, Google it." He made an interview about it. Oh boy, made an interview about what? Not fighting Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto? What Cotto? Miguel Cotto? Why would he fight Miguel Cotto? And Ortiz, why would he fight Virgil Ortiz right now? You see, this is what I'm saying, man. Y'all have such a disdain for Errol Spence that you'll say anything instead of repeating it to yourself. Why is he interested in fighting Miguel Cotto? You just said you brought up Miguel Cotto before Errol Spence was even a champion? When did this take place, El Rivy? No, I don't have to Google it. I know what you're talking about. Watch this now. El Rivy, what are you talking about? When did this take place? I want you to tell the fans and the people and our family here. When did that take place with the Miguel Cotto situation? Pim, that's you over there? Who's on the couch? Pim.
Yeah.
Pass me the fan over here. Okay. Oh, I know this. Now watch this, El Rivy. When was that happen? When did that happen? Now, El Rivy, tell the people when this happened. Plug that in. Okay, El Rivy. You keep saying he said no, plain and simple. I'm asking you, El Rivy. When did that happen? Hey, Scripton, no, he can't get banned. He's family. El Rivy, when did it happen? Answer the question. I'm going to show y'all. Salute to my brother A1 Hoop Zone, my brother Emmanuel H in the building. Go subscribe to my brother A1 Hoop Zone. Yeah, they do, Miss T. Watch this, though. But El Rivy, when did it happen? Tell the people when this happened. For Cotto retirement. El Rivy, was Errol Spence a champion? Did he fight for a belt yet? Was he looking to become a champion? I'm going to show y'all just how much people have disdain for Errol Spence. It's not even funny. In Style Furniture, brother, in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Was he a champion when Mayweather told him to fight Keith Thurman? El Rivy, answer the question. Now you're trying to you're trying to distract us from. I don't even understand your point in bringing up Miguel Cotto. For what? And Miguel Cotto took the Saddam Ali fight and lost. This is the same Miguel Cotto. No, it's the disdain for Canelo that's not even funny. What disdain? Brother, I didn't see this is what I'm talking about. Right? These people, you El Rivy, brother. Tell me something I said about me, Canelo Alvarez right now being offered the most money. Watch this now. Was Miguel Cotto offering Errol Spence the most money he ever had in his career and a title opportunity? How could he pass on taking what torch? What are you talking about? You sound silly. Wow, man. He said the disdain for Canelo. What disdain for Canelo? Canelo just turned down $55 million, brother. He turned down $100 million. What are you talking about? What is wrong with you, man? This dude said that. So you talking about, I want to show y'all these dates. Amazing, man. Wow, bro. El Rivy, does Canelo even know you exist? That you going this hard? It amazes me, man. Wow, man. Never cease to amaze me. The truth will always prevail. Every single time. What they say, the cream will always rise to the top. This dude said, Miguel Cotto, he fought Saddam Ali in 2017, in December 2017, right? So, Errol Spence was supposed to give Miguel Cotto a title opportunity. For doing what? For doing what? Why would he fight? You just brought up, now I'm going to cook you. Now I'm going to cook you, El Rivy. I tried to give you an opportunity. Now I'm going to cook you, brother. I don't know why you decided to ride this train tonight, but now you're going to get cooked. You shouldn't have did it with me. So now you brought up was Keith Thurman, and this, and this. That was for an opportunity to fight Floyd Mayweather. Let me say it to y'all again. Floyd Mayweather said that he would fight the winner of Keith Thurman. If Keith Thurman fought Errol Spence and beat Errol Spence, Floyd Mayweather has been a man of his word. If Keith Thurman would have fought Floyd Mayweather, right, he would have fought the winner. Meaning, so why wouldn't Errol Spence fight Keith Thurman and the winner fight Floyd Mayweather, who is on the biggest stage ever? Nobody has a bigger stage in boxing ever. You get the opportunity to fight Floyd Mayweather on, that is a lottery ticket. You just tried to compare Miguel Cotto coming off of a loss to Canelo Alvarez in a farewell fight, not a champion, multiple losses at Madison Square Garden. You want Errol Spence to give him a title opportunity when Errol Spence was trying to fight Keith Thurman in a unification bout, El Rivy. So here's what you just said. No, now you're going to get this work. Don't try to backtrack. Don't try to do nothing. You should have left me alone tonight, El Rivy. You should have left me alone tonight, brother. I'm motivated and you should have left me alone. Ain't no backtracking tonight, brother. So here's the thing. You just tried to compare Errol Spence just winning his title against Kell Brook in the UK to give Miguel Cotto, who wanted to be the A side. Watch this now, people. Miguel Cotto lost to Canelo Alvarez. He had one comeback fight against a fighter you had no idea who he was to get back in the dub column because he wanted that to be his farewell fight. Then he wanted to get back in the, so then he said he wanted a farewell fight. Errol Spence just won the title from Kell Brook. So you telling me that Errol Spence is supposed to concede to Miguel Cotto, who wanted to be the A side against Errol Spence Jr. in a farewell fight at Madison Square Garden coming off of a loss. You tried to compare that when you said, well, Keith Thurman was okay. So you tried to compare when Floyd Mayweather told Keith Thurman, if you fight Errol Spence and beat Errol Spence, I'll fight you next. Or better yet, I'll fight the winner. Why wouldn't Errol Spence want that opportunity? That's the fight Floyd Mayweather. The last time I checked, Miguel Cotto coming off of a loss, multiple losses in his career, not the same fighter, ain't nowhere near close to being an opportunity to fight Floyd Mayweather. So you just tried to compare Errol Spence having an opportunity to fight Floyd Mayweather before he even won a title, to when he won a title, to defending the title and being the B-side with the belt against Miguel Cotto coming off of a loss. You just tried to compare the two. And then Miguel Cotto goes on, fights Saddam Ali and loses. For a WBO title. At 154. And Errol Spence fights at 147. And Errol Spence is looking to unify the belt against Keith Thurman. So Errol Spence is looking to fight Keith Thurman for 3 belts. Remember, Keith Thurman in March had beaten Danny Garcia for the WBC and the WBA title. Errol Spence was pursuing Keith Thurman. He just beat Kell Brook. So now he's pursuing Keith Thurman to fight for 3 titles at welterweight. You just tried to compare and say he should have went up to 154. He's not a 54-pounder. Okay? Because that's what Cotto was doing. He wasn't trying to fight a 54-pounder. He was trying to bring up a welterweight to fight. Okay? So Errol Spence said, why am I going to fight Miguel Cotto in a farewell fight? And he wants to be the A side. He's done. He wants to be the A side. I'm not fighting him. When I'm looking to fight Keith Thurman in the unification bout, that's much bigger. You just tried to compare the two to say, to defend Canelo Alvarez turning down $55 million to fight Errol Spence at a catchweight, and he's going to have the advantage. So, was they offering Errol Spence $55 million to fight Cotto? El Rivi? El Rivi. Were they offering Errol Spence $20 million to fight Miguel Cotto? $10 million to fight Miguel Cotto? Yes or no? Was they offering Errol Spence $10 million to fight Miguel Cotto? And Miguel Cotto went and lost to Saddam Ali. You just said he was avoiding Miguel Cotto because he was trying to fight the best welterweight in the world. You see what I'm telling you? People, this is why I tell y'all to repeat things in the mirror before you say it out loud, because you make yourself sound even sillier. So he just said that Errol Spence avoided Miguel Cotto coming off of a loss for a vacant WBO title against somebody you don't even know who they are, rather than fighting what was being considered the best welterweight in the world in Keith Thurman. Now, why would he go to 154, a whole weight class up, opposed to making the same amount of money, if not more, to fight against Keith Thurman for 3 belts en route to becoming undisputed? Now, help me make that make sense. El Rivi said he was never going to get the Mayweather fight. See, this is what I'm talking about. Your disdain for Errol Spence is clouding your own vision. Show me a time when Floyd Mayweather said, I'm going to fight this guy, and never fought that guy. El Rivi, go ahead. We're going to wait for you. It's going to be a long time. Show me and everybody here a time when Floyd Mayweather said, I'm going to fight that guy, and he never did it. Go ahead. James Vaughn, salute. Salute to Detroit. We got 922 people, and we have 655 likes. That's amazing. We have 922 people here, 25 people now, and we have 655 likes. El Rivi, I'm going to ask you another question again, brother. I need you to answer the question. I don't know why you decided to ride this train. You woke up today and you chose this, okay? So now, El Rivi, when has Floyd Mayweather said, I'm going to fight this guy and never done it? Go ahead, El Rivi, tell us. When has Floyd Mayweather ever suggested a fight? I'm going to fight this guy and never done it, El Rivi. Show us. Hector Ramirez, he never said that. El Rivi, this is what Floyd Mayweather said. He's going to fight the winner. If Keith Thurman can beat Errol Spence, he's going to fight Keith Thurman. He'll fight the winner, just like he's always done. He told Andre Berto he was going to fight Andre Berto. Andre Berto was going to fight Shane Mosley. He's going to fight the winner. Shane Mosley, Andre Berto had to leave. Shane Mosley ended up fighting somebody else. He ended up fighting Shane Mosley. Andre Berto was fighting Victor Ortiz. Floyd Mayweather said, I'm fighting the winner of the fight. Andre Berto lost. He fought Victor Ortiz. Uh-oh. He told Canelo Alvarez, you fight Austin Trout, beat Austin Trout, I'm going to fight you. He fought him and beat him. He did it. So, El Rivi, I need you to show us where Floyd Mayweather has not been a man of his word. Show us. When has Floyd Mayweather not been a man of his word? Dudes just be making up stuff. So you mad because Canelo Alvarez turned down $55 million to fight Errol Spence. You mad, and now it's I'm the one. He said Spence is the next big star. So what does that mean? What does that tell you? If everybody, El Rivi, see this is what I'm talking about. Stop yourself before you finish writing a sentence. You should have said to yourself, wait a minute. If Floyd Mayweather told you Errol Spence is the next big star, and Keith Thurman was viewed as the best welterweight in the world, and he told Keith Thurman to fight Errol Spence, then what does that tell you? He was looking to build up a mega fight between himself and the winner. And there was already a storyline from the whole sparring session with him and Errol Spence. Do you not realize what Floyd Mayweather was going to do? Do you not realize what Floyd Mayweather was getting ready to do? Listen to what you just said. You're making no sense. You're talking because you have a mouth now. So now I'm going to ask you again. If Floyd Mayweather said Errol Spence is the next biggest star, he already had a name and it was already a storyline based off of the sparring session. And Keith Thurman was viewed as the best welterweight in the world, not in his generation between him and Manny Pacquiao. And if he told Keith Thurman, who was pursuing a fight with him, if you fight and beat Errol Spence, then I'll give you an opportunity. So help me understand, El Rivi. Now, that light bulb didn't go off in your head and tell you, oh, okay, well, Floyd Mayweather is looking to make a big fight then, right? El Rivi, you want to play this game with me tonight? Because now you're going to annoy me. Now you're going to annoy me, brother. I'm going to ask you again to be a man and stand on your square. Everybody here knows what I'm talking about, including you. If you want to play that game, I don't play that game, man. I don't play that game with my wife or my kids or with women, period. You want to start moving the goalposts? No, the sky is blue. No, it's light blue. I'm going to ask you again, El Rivi, because now you're going to annoy me, brother. Now you're going to annoy me. See, this is what happens when you have no merit and no foundation to stand on. You're just saying stuff in defense of somebody out of a pure emotion. You need to deal with facts over feelings. I deal in facts over feelings. So I'm going to ask you again. Big LT, what's going on? I'm going to ask you again, brother. Floyd Mayweather has a track record. I'm asking you again, El Rivi. I'm going to ask you again. Floyd Mayweather has a track record. So he likes to build up a fight to make it the biggest fight possible. If Floyd Mayweather told you that Errol Spence is the next big thing, and Keith Thurman was viewed as the best welterweight in the world, isn't that common sense that Floyd Mayweather, with his track record, liking to fight fighters coming off the biggest wins of their career, or making a statement that validates him as a champion and his legacy, do you think that he puts this fight together and Errol Spence wins the fight and he's not going to fight Errol Spence? El Rivi, I'm going to ask you again, brother. See, this is what happens when you're dealing with feelings. There's no merit, there's no foundation to stand on. You're just saying stuff because you want to say it. So just in defense of Canelo Alvarez, there's no defense. Canelo Alvarez not accepted $55 million to fight Errol Spence. I don't care what you say. El Rivi, I'm going to ask you again, brother. I'm going to ask you again because you're annoying me, brother. You're annoying me now. See, this is what I'm talking about. Dudes can't stand on their square. You running your mouth now because you have one. So you just said there's a track record. Floyd Mayweather has never backtracked. Let me ask you a question, El Rivi. Now watch this now. When did Floyd Mayweather say he was going to fight Victor Ortiz? See, this is what I'm talking about. You asked for this. You asked for this. Anybody tell me the fight was being built for Floyd Mayweather and Andre Berto? When did you hear Floyd Mayweather come out and say, hey, I want to fight Victor Ortiz? When did Floyd Mayweather tell you he wanted to fight Victor Ortiz? Go ahead and tell me. When did Floyd Mayweather tell you he wanted to fight Marcos Maidana? No, El Rivi, answer the question. When did Floyd Mayweather tell you he wanted to fight Victor Ortiz? The fight was being built between Floyd Mayweather and Andre Berto. TSM7, what's going on? The fight was being made between Floyd Mayweather and Andre Berto. So tell us, when did Floyd Mayweather say, hey, I want to fight Victor Ortiz? So true. TSM7, what's going on? If you already know that, then let me ask you this question, El Rivi. Isn't it simply an unwritten rule? Doesn't he have a pattern where you know he's going to fight that fighter coming off of the best win? Especially in and around his weight class. Did he ever tell you he wanted to fight Austin Trout? But you knew that if Austin Trout beat Canelo Alvarez, he was going to fight Austin Trout, right? We all knew this. Nobody had to. This is not rocket science. You know how Floyd Mayweather operate. Unless it was simply a fighter that had no. When Adrian Broner lost, and everybody was comparing Adrian Broner to Floyd Mayweather, he could beat Floyd Mayweather. He's just as big and good as Floyd Mayweather. When Adrian Broner lost to Maidana, what did Floyd Mayweather say? Let me show you how to get it done. You know his track record. You know his pattern. Nobody has to say this. Everybody knows this. It became a pattern. When Marquez had the close fight with Floyd Mayweather, everybody was, Marquez and Manny Pacquiao. Everybody was talking about Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. Nobody was talking about Marquez and Floyd Mayweather. When he called out when he came out of retirement after he beat Ricky Hatton, he wanted to fight Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao and his team, including Freddie Roach admitting this, said no, they didn't want to fight Floyd Mayweather coming off of the layoff because they didn't feel like they was going to get the credit. Floyd Mayweather felt slighted. How you going to tell me? So Floyd Mayweather said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fight the guy that you had all this trouble with and make a statement. Keith Thurman was talking up a storm about fighting Floyd Mayweather. There was storylines that Errol Spence blackened Floyd Mayweather's eye in sparring. And everybody was talking about Floyd Mayweather. People was talking about Errol Spence knocked out Floyd Mayweather. Do you not pay attention? Do you not understand the fact that Floyd Mayweather just bigged up and put Errol Spence on a pedestal saying he's the next best thing in the sport? And that if Keith Thurman fight Errol Spence, he going to fight Keith Thurman. Why? Because he knew Keith Thurman more than likely wasn't going to win, and it built up the storyline for him and Errol Spence. You're trying to act like you don't understand what I'm talking about because you don't want to answer the question because it's going to debunk any notion you're talking about. So in order for you not to, you know you are stuck. And so instead of you answering the question, you're trying to maneuver around it. When we know the history of Floyd Mayweather. So to sit here and try to act like just shows me, this is the thing that annoys me, when people just know you done walked yourself into a corner instead of saying, hey, bro, you know what? I ain't think about that. So you tried to compare Errol Spence not fighting Cotto to Errol Spence wanting to fight Keith Thurman, who was the champion, and get an opportunity to fight Floyd Mayweather. That is nowhere near in the same vicinity of each other. Period. And furthermore, Keith Thurman just came off of beating Danny Garcia. Errol Spence was aggressively pursuing Keith Thurman. Everybody knew this. Verbally, everywhere he went after the Kell Brook fight. He said, after I get this belt from Kell Brook, I'm fighting Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman told Errol Spence to get a belt. He said, after I get this belt, I'm getting that fight with Keith Thurman. He's pursuing Keith Thurman, who's the unified champion and was considered the best welterweight in the world at the height. Miguel Cotto was on the downslide of his career. So imagine this right now. Because Miguel Cotto wasn't, you wasn't getting these massive paydays to fight Miguel Cotto. So let me show you something. Imagine right now Sean Porter having a farewell fight. Imagine Sean Porter having a farewell fight right now. Or Keith Thurman having a farewell fight. And Jerome Boots Ennis turn down the opportunity to fight Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford to fight Sean Porter. Now, why would he do such a thing? Now, why would Boots right now turn down the opportunity to fight Errol Spence for 3 belts to fight Sean Porter in a farewell fight? Why would he do such a thing? What would he do that for? Ben Davis, what's going on? Somebody explain to me, why would Jerome Boots Ennis right now, this is equivalent. Imagine that version of Cotto right now at 54, right? Let's use Cotto himself. Imagine Cotto right now at 154 saying, hey, let's say there was Cotto, that version of Cotto right now, telling Boots, hey, Boots, let me fight Boots in a farewell fight at 154. And Boots had the opportunity to pursue Errol Spence fight. Now, why would Boots do such a thing? Square Circle, what's going on? EXO35, what's going on? Help me understand why would Boots do such a thing? Tyshawn Brown, brother in Super Chat. He said, F them, Blue. We appreciate your information, big dog. Keep it coming. Errol Spence won't smoke wherever he can find it. Canelo chasing. Oh, I got that already. Dudes be saying anything. Ari Ryder, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, so you telling me Canelo was offered $45 million to fight fit? How come I'm reading the same thing? I'm reading the same Super Chats over and over again. Smash the like button, man. Quincy Carter, my brother, he said, rewatch dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, rewatch the Shakur versus Valdez. Ultra impressed by Shakur. Now I see why fighters duck. That was a life-changing facts, bro. Jalil Palmer, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Canelo has trouble with boxers, but Spence has a style that is tailored for Canelo. Question is, can Canelo make 160? Probably the reason he rejected. It's not 160, it was 164. It was 4 pounds south. Jay Miles, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, I don't understand turning down the Spence fight. Spence is not necessarily a slick boxer that likely like to avoid. Spence can do it, but I don't think foot movement is his strength. Right? That's not his wheelhouse. That's what I'm saying. Full movie episode. Don Julio, what's going on? So why turn that opportunity down? $55 million. Now maybe Tom Brown is not telling us the truth. Ari Ryder, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, man, Blue, Floyd done shook that boy, LOL. Shaking my head. He would rather fight Beevil than to make $100 million. Can we call that duck and Blue? I'm just saying, shaking my head. That's a fact. And he was going to make big money to fight David Benavidez. Come on, man. These are big fights, man. Nestor Ramirez, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said the pattern here is that you think black slick fighters are unbeatable when they aren't. You think everyone Floyd, LOL, M. Brown, Chris C. Lubin, many more. Okay. More times than none, Nestor Ramirez. I don't know. How many times you see, what's the percentage of the win-loss compared to two? Nestor Ramirez. Now tell us, what is the overall percentage? You pointed out 3 people. I could point out 50. Make it make sense. Contender Regime Boxing, my brother, what's goody with you? Go subscribe to my brother, Contender Regime Boxing. You pointed out 3 people. I could point out 50. Wow. In Style Furniture, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, why doesn't nobody hold Canelo accountable? How can he be face of boxing and continue to fight nobodies? Hey, he bringing big money, though. I ain't going to take that away from that, brother. He bringing the big money, the big check. John Wick, what's going on? Mr. Mike, what's going on? He bringing the big check. My brother Bish, be megastar. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with kids, have them subscribe to KK Penson TV. My brother Bish, be megastar, Little Princess's channel. Boxing News DC, what's going on? Bish, drop the link. Can't believe he tried to compare me. He brought up Miguel Cotto. Come on, man. You had to go 5 years back talking about, oh, man, Miguel Cotto. Come on, brother. Stop it. Stop it. You should be ashamed of yourself when you're saying something like that. Dion Williams, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in Super Chat. Canelo's favorite game must be Duck, Duck, or Duck, Duck, Woo. You only turned down $55 million for one reason. And hashtag man down. $55 million? Ty Baby, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Man, the biggest payday of your career. And you tried to compare the biggest payday. Rocco 3, what's going on? You tried to compare the biggest payday of Canelo Alvarez's career to Errol Spence turning down a Miguel Cotto fight in a farewell fight. That's amazing. That is amazing. My brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. You tried to compare Canelo Alvarez's biggest payday, one fight payday in his career, to Errol Spence not fighting Miguel Cotto in a farewell fight. Man, oh man. Mike H, brother, the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. If Canelo is the so-called A side, why is the B side the one putting up all the money? Because the networks, he don't have a network, so it's a bidding for his services. You understand what I'm saying? King Manning 313, what's going on? So it's a bidding for his services. He's the A side, but the networks is the one putting up this big money because he's a free agent. So it's like Floyd Mayweather going free agent to free agent. I mean, going network to network. So they're going to put up big money. Hey, Floyd Mayweather just going to the highest bidder. Hey, I'm free. I could come over here and fight. Who you got? You understand what I'm saying? It's that type of situation. So, yeah, they're going to do that for his services. Glue Man Live, brother, in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Man, as well as move on from El Rivi's. May as well move on from El Rivi. He's not going to find that info. LOL. No, man. Amazing, man. Alan Maddox, my brother in the super chat. And salute to my brother Glue Man Live, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Alan Maddox, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, one thing Floyd never did was say he wanted to unify a title, then avoid the unification and go to another weight class like Canelo did. That's a fact. Never did that. Floyd Mayweather told you he's going to fight a fighter. He fought the fighter. Period. He said he wanted to fight Amir Khan. That's what the brother said. Bro, Tevin, what's going on? Oh, he said he was going to fight Amir Khan, then he turned it down. No, Amir Khan got knocked out and lost twice. Sleazy gets busy. No Keezy. What's going on? Amir Khan lost to Lamont Peterson and got knocked out by Danny Garcia. This is what I'm talking about. People don't be knowing what they're talking about. On the mic, my brother Terrence Bailey Seeing. Go subscribe to my brother On the Mic with Terrence Bailey Seeing. Amir Khan, Floyd Mayweather was interested in Amir Khan fight. Amir Khan lost to Lamont Peterson, then got knocked out by Danny Garcia. Nestor Ramirez, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on your boy Blue. Y'all gave Canelo so much when he fought Amir Khan, who moved up 2 weight divisions. But when it's Errol, Canelo ducking, y'all silly making me laugh. Okay, you trying to compare Errol Spence, who's undefeated and a unified champion that's going into an undisputed fight, coming up to 164. You trying to compare that to Amir Khan, who was already brutally knocked out multiple times. Nestor Ramirez. And Errol Spence didn't come up from 130, 135. Errol Spence is a 47-pounder. See, this is what I'm talking about. Stop saying stuff just because you can. You don't know what you're talking about. Them games, what's going on? You don't know what you're talking about. So you just say, you gave him that. Amir Khan was knocked out by Brettis Prescott. He was knocked out by Danny Garcia. He lost to Lamont Peterson. Last time I checked, Errol Spence ain't got no losses. He would be going into a 2 unification, an undisputed match, moving up from 147. He didn't fight at 130. He didn't want to fight at 135 or 140. He's a bigger guy moving up weight classes. Now, yeah, he's still moving up, but you're trying to compare apple to orange because you don't know what you're talking about. Wow. Boy, oh boy. Anton Johnson, what's going on? Perk Z, what's going on? Stop to Blue, Floyd. Stop to Blue. Did a poll for Khan. Madonna Khan won the poll. He still don't fight him. Why would he fight? What are you talking about? He wanted Amir Khan to fight and make a name for himself. Amir Khan was a junior welterweight. Amir Khan fought Madonna. He barely got out that fight with Madonna. Okay. He fought Lamont Peterson and lost at 140. Then he fought and lost and got knocked out by Danny Garcia. He lost. And guess what? Let's say that was the case. Who is Amir Khan? You thought that he was going to beat him? No. And he ain't never publicly come out and tell you he's going to fight Amir Khan. Texas T346, what's going on? He ain't never publicly come out and do that. Why would he fight? Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. Nestor Ramirez, you have no, y'all be, what happened? No, you can eat rice. No, not garbage. You already ate garbage. That's it. Eat rice. Good. So he did a poll. You said fight Madonna or Amir Khan. Why would he fight? Madonna's beat Adrian Broner, who everybody said was the next Floyd Mayweather and could beat Floyd Mayweather. That just makes simple. That's simple mathematics. That's just simple mathematics. David Jackson, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, please make this your next topic, Blue. If Spence is easy work for Canelo, why not grab that quick 55 million and go back to belt chasing? I agree. There's no reason to turn that down. None. David Jackson dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. And so here's what I realized, right? Luis Mendez, what's going on? Because I made a phone call to figure out something. So this was going to be after Errol Spence fight Terrence Crawford. So what happened here was he would be signed with the PBC. Omar Muhammad, what's going on? Canelo Alvarez fights Jamal Charlo. Errol Spence fights Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence beats Terrence Crawford. Millard, what's going on? Errol Spence beats Terrence Crawford. He's undisputed, right? Moves up and fights Canelo now. Isn't that a massive fight at AT&T Dallas Cowboys Stadium? Think about this now. Now, is it Errol Spence that he's avoiding? Or is it David Benavidez? Or is it Jamal Charlo? Jeff Kim, what's going on? So now just think about this, right? And smash the like button. We should have 1.1K likes. T Bonafide, my brother in Super Chat. Some people just want to try to prove you wrong, Blue. That's a fact. Chris Brown 45, what's going on? That's all. That's what they wake up to do, T Bonafide. Hey, today I could prove Blue wrong. Long term, what's going on? So now think about this. Sergio Contreras, what's going on? You say what you want. All I know is this. He has multiple questionable fights and losses on his resume and draws. So I don't know why people are going to be mad. Y'all just be saying stuff for the sake of saying stuff, boy. He said, oh, Canelo going to get another dub and people going to be mad. Mad for what? He lost every round to Floyd Mayweather. He arguably lost to Erislan De Lara. You can make a case that he lost both fights to Triple G. He has draws on his record. What are you talking about? Come to reality. My brother, Kenneth Busser Move in the building. What's goody with you? Go support my brother, Kenneth Busser Move. Kenneth, drop the info in the chat, please, great brother. Please. Salute to my brother, Kenneth Busser Move. Long term, what's going on? Antone Johnson, what's going on? Yeah, he said, I forgot to wipe my feet. Yeah, man, smash that like button, people. Let's get the likes to 1.1K. Where you go? Oh. Nestor Ramirez, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, I'm worried about yourself and your chat. You guys are a bunch of grown people on a fighter. I'm truly worried for you and your chat. Errol Fanatics, LOL. Salute to you, great brother. I don't know why you would be worried to me and you donating to me. There ain't nothing for you to be worried about me like. Worried? No, you're the one residing. Hey, well. You don't even see it. PGH Big Dog, what's going on? DJ7 for life, what's going on? It's amazing that you come here defending Canelo Alvarez and you talking about everybody else. You talking about everybody else caping for another man and you're donating, spending money to cape for a man? Isn't that amazing? You spending money to cape for a man that more than likely don't even know you exist. And you talking about everybody else caping for another man? Isn't that amazing? You see how this works, people? The Candyland residence is at full effect. Dewan T, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said no amount of money will get Canelo in that ring with someone like Errol, Spence, or Terrence Crawford. His team knows his capabilities. Salute to my brother Dewan T. Appreciate you dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Can't make this stuff up, boy. You just can't. Bree Sean Johnson, what's going on? Jeff Campbell, what's going on? Randall 700, what's going on? Cam Minor, what's going on? Peace be free, what's going on? Jesus Valdez Carranza, what's going on? And you can't make this stuff up. Big Night 860, Timothy Alexander, what's going on? Grow High, what's going on? He said also his win over Kovalev was suspect. Yeah, man. I mean, come on, man. Sosa Smith, what's going on? Luis Mendez, what's going on? His accomplishments. Terrence Crawford fought people. He just didn't fight the people, everybody you wanted to see him fight. He fought people. He just ain't fight the people, everybody you wanted to see him fight. But he still accomplished things. Terry Pruitt, right? Peace, Butts Queen. How you doing tonight? Got an eyelash or something in there, man. Eyelash or something, man. Yeah, John Harris. I can't do. That's the only thing I can do. I need y'all to smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. There's no way that we just had 944 people and it dropped down to 809. Randy Gang Senior, what's going on? We just had 944 people and then it dropped down to 809. Smash the like button. Donate $1 to super chat. Refresh the super chat. Dr. Pablo Sled, what's going on? I got 5 people telling me they can't send super chats. I don't know why, people. Well, we do know why. Jerry Gabriel, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. You disrespect Canelo on here. His chin, crazy power. He would wash Spence, wash the Charlos. Only one fight. Only that might give him fits is Andre. Okay. So why did he not fighting him? Jerry Gabriel. Now, make it make sense. Maurice Holder, what's going on? Now, Jerry Gabriel, you're so confident that how come they don't make those fights? For $45 million. He's going to get $40 million to fight Dimitri Bivol. He could get $45 million to fight Jamal Charlo. Now, you help me make that make sense. Since it's such an easy payday, like you said. It's such an easy payday, like you just said. Now, I have my own reasonings. I said this, and I'm gonna say it again. If Canelo Alvarez can fight, now this is where I differ and where I agree and I differ. If Canelo Alvarez had agreed, hey, I'm gonna fight Dimitri Bivol, Cinco de Mayo weekend, then I'm gonna fight Joe Smith, Arthur Benavidez in the next fight in September. I'm on board for it. And then agree, hey, listen, I'll take your deal after that. At the end of the year, I'll fight Jamal Charlo. And then early next year, or May, Cinco de Mayo weekend of 2023, I'll do the Errol Spence fight. Now, I like that idea. You understand what I'm saying? I'll sign the deal after, but to fight Dimitri Bivol, then fight Triple G, I don't understand that. Boxing News Directory, what's going on? So, if you fighting Bivol, winner Joe Smith Jr., Arthur Benavidez, which they ain't gonna be available because they fighting in June. But if he put it out there from the very beginning that he wanted to fight Joe Smith Jr., Arthur Benavidez winner, they would have assured that they made that fight earlier so they could be ready in September. They would be fighting this month. Joe Smith Jr., Arthur Benavidez will be fighting this month. They would have made sure they got that deal done to fight this month for the winner to be ready for Canelo in September. You follow what I'm telling you? Ben Davis, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, I don't know about Canelo, but for 45 million and 50 million, I would have fought Charlo on Monday, turned around, and fought Spence on Tuesday. Salute to my brother Ben Davis. Well, you know, Canelo's already made $200-300 million already. At least close to it. So, I mean, I'm sure that, you know, Chip, what's going on? Ulysses Flores, what's going on? Jeffrey Brooks, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, just tuning in. So that offer for Spence was if he win or lose to Crawford. Clearly, Jeffrey Brooks have to be for he beat Crawford. But then let's say Errol Spence lost. Then they would fill it in with the David Benavidez fight. You understand what I'm saying? So he would have got a massive payday. And my thing is this. He told us that he was done with this chapter. Here's where I have the problem. Let me show y'all where I have the problem. He told us the whole chapter between him and Triple G, that chapter in that portion of his career was over. He closed the door on it, right? So if you're gonna make, let's say he got 50 million. Well, you gonna make 50 million to fight Triple G when you said you was done with Triple G. So if you're gonna make 50 million, you can make 50 million fighting Jamal Charlo or Errol Spence. Then why not go that route? And it's reported that he's going to make about 40-something million to fight Triple G. So I don't understand. Why would you go that route? When you said that chapter in your career is closed. You had no interest in fighting him. Terrell Logan, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, salute, Blue. Do you think Spence stopping Ugas was impressive as Bud stopping Porter? And appreciate all your hard work and the info, brother. I appreciate you, Terrell Logan. I have to say Errol Spence stopping Ugas was more important and more impressive. And let me tell you why. Because Sean Porter wasn't out on his feet. He didn't suffer an injury. He was frustrated. He made a mistake. He got caught. He got dropped. And Kenny saw enough. And it seems like Kenny was upset with the preparation more so than what was taking place in the ring. And Sean Porter was frustrated that he let himself get sloppy and get caught. And he wasn't out on his feet. He got up. He was clearly visibly frustrated. He was pounding the canvas. He got right up. He was fully aware. He didn't have no injuries. He wasn't happy that Kenny got up there and stopped it. Neither was the crowd. 90% of the people. That's why. Capadonna 24, what's going on? But I am impressed that you stopped Sean Porter. That's never been done. But then you got to look at this, right? At the same time, you know, Kenny says, I was going to stop it as soon as there was some adversity because I know the preparation. Like, so then it kind of watered it down. Unfortunately for Terrence Crawford. Ahmad B. Poetic, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, what's happening, brother Blue? Just getting in and stopping by your house. I'm wiping my feet, coming in, bringing some chips to not be empty-handed. Keep grinding, brother. Salute to my brother Ahmad B. Poetic, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. I appreciate you, brother. So that when you look at it from that standpoint, that's the only reason. Obviously, the level of competition. So Sean Porter's a better fighter than Yordenis Ugas, in my opinion. But then in the same token, they fought, and many people thought that Yordenis Ugas won the fight against Sean Porter. So you see what I'm saying? So it's like, I think at one point in time, even Terrence Crawford said he thought Ugas won the fight. Errol Spence said, I believe Errol Spence said he thought Ugas won the fight. You know, so there's many people that thought Ugas beat Sean Porter. My only thing with the Ugas, I thought Sean Porter edged it out. And at the same time, I don't know how motivated Sean Porter was for the Ugas fight when he had Errol Spence in his sights in unification. So, I you know, Boss Red 357, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said they just reduced Canelo versus Bivol ticket prices twice in an hour. How is he the face of boxing? Hashtag big fish. Did they? See, I don't get into that, man. You know why? Cassandra Mace, Peace Buzz Queen, how you doing tonight? Boss Red, you know why I don't get into that? Because that's out of their hands. Mario C, what's going on? Jeff Campbell, what's going on? They do that, man. Spade Up 36, Damon Kennedy, what's going on? I was going to get Nets tickets one day, right? Let me tell y'all what happened. The playoff game, the first game with the Celtics, right? Man, those tickets was fluctuating. One day, the tickets was like, for nearly courtside was like $500. And then I looked the next day, and it was like, it was like almost it was over 1,000, like $1,093. And then I looked just before the game, and the tickets was at like back at like $350 to $450, like so. And I'm like, man, who's doing the tickets, man? Ray Sanchez, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I don't like Canelo, but him when your favorite fighters haven't fight top competition either at least four times last year. No one else doing that. What are you talking about? Boy, people say anything, boy. I'm convinced. Jerry Gabriel, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on your boy Blue. He got his reasons. Everybody has their reasons. Why not gonna say Floyd was to fight Pat? Floyd had his reasons not to fight Canelo of any of those fighters. Yeah, you just compared apple to oranges, and again, you just Jerry Gabriel, you just spoke out of context. What are you talking about? It was very public why Floyd Mayweather didn't fight Manny Pacquiao. And as soon as Manny Pacquiao accepted what he said he wanted, he fought him immediately. So why did you just try to compare that? Stop saying anything because it sounds good to you in your own brain. Repeat it out loud before you say it out loud. It's not the same. So Floyd Mayweather told Manny Pacquiao, take the test today and I'll fight you tomorrow. And Manny Pacquiao refused to do it. And Floyd Mayweather said, okay, well, when you decide you want to, then we'll fight. Then the day that Manny Pacquiao said, I'll do it, then they fought. So how are you comparing that when you don't even know his reasonings? We know Floyd Mayweather's reasonings. Boy, oh boy. And then when Floyd Mayweather first came out of retirement, before he fought Marquez, he was trying to fight Pacquiao then. And Pacquiao turned it down. So why did you bring that up? I'm man. Big T, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, Blue Blood, you already know what time it is. The bigger you get, you're going to have falling from trees. Jealous is yep, this is a fact, man. I don't know where they come from. It just amazes me, great brother. Salute to my brother Big T, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Antone Johnson, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said when Canelo fought Floyd, he knew that he could only fight Rock'em Sock'em Robot. In other words, if you Rock'em Sock'em Robot had the ability to go from side to side, he had no interest. Yeah. Yep, they found out. My brother G Al in the building, dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother G Al dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, what's great? I told everybody Shakur would be Valdez. I also said Valdez's face will look like an overboiled hot dog, and Shakur put Valdez in the dirt. Yep, now Bud is next in line to get put in the mud. Blesses my guy. Keep grinding. Salute to my brother G Al. You sure did say that. Dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. I appreciate you 1,000%. You sure did, my brother G Al. My brother G Al, you sure did, great brother. You sure did. You predicted it, and it came true. Yeah, so my thing is this. Smash the like button, people. We should have 1.1K. Get the likes up to 1.1K. Smash the like button. So here's my thing. I like the route of going ahead and fighting, right? I told you guys from the beginning, I like the idea of Canelo Alvarez fighting Dimitri Bivol, and then after fighting Dimitri Bivol, fighting the winner Joe Smith, Arthur Benavidez. I have no interest in, just like he stated, Jonathan Kurtz, what's going on? Initially, Canelo stated he had no interest in fighting Triple G, right? So now look at it from this standpoint, right? He said that chapter, he don't want to fight Triple G. He has no interest. That chapter in his career is closed. Doesn't want to fight Triple G, so on and so forth, right? Okay. If you're getting offered this amount of money to fight guys that are fresh and new and an opportunity, what do you get out of fighting Triple G? You get the same thing, if that's the case, from fighting Jamal Charlo or David Benavidez. Actually, you're going to get more credit right now. It's a bigger fight for Canelo Alvarez to fight. It's a bigger fight for Canelo Alvarez to fight David Benavidez right now, and going to get more credit for fighting and beating David Benavidez than fighting Triple G right now. And Triple G has never fought above or below 160. So now Triple G is going to move up to 168. Triple G looked like he was losing the Murata. He lost to Sergey Derevyanchenko. When is the last time he looked great? 40 plus years old. You're going to fight Triple G. You might as well defend those titles against David Benavidez. Imagine the hype and the buildup for David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez in September on Mexican Independence Day weekend, opposed to fighting Triple G. Imagine that. So my thing is this. You said, I have no interest in fighting Gennady Triple G Golovkin. That fight is so far in my rearview mirror. I expect him to knock Triple G out early. So you fight, right, Gonzalez Luis? You fight David Benavidez or Jamal Charlo and defend your titles. Now, this is something I don't agree with. Fighting Jamal Charlo, I can accept. I can accept Canelo Alvarez fighting Errol Spence at a catchweight 164. I can't accept Canelo Alvarez fighting Jamal Charlo at a catchweight. That's not acceptable. Father, what's going on? Zone of Flame, what's going on? I cannot accept Canelo Alvarez fighting Jamal Charlo at 164. There is no rhyme or reason that Jamal Charlo should be fighting at a catchweight of 164 as big as he is, opposed to just fighting Canelo Alvarez at 168. There is no rhyme or reason. Now, If Canelo's have an issue with fighting Jamal at a catchweight, I'm all for that. Bro, ain't no reason. There's no explanation that Jamal Charlo should be fighting at 164 catchweight. Bro, go up to 168 and fight Canelo Alvarez. No rhyme or reason, right, that he should be fighting Jamal at a catchweight at 164. No way. Errol Spence, understood. Errol Spence is a 47-pounder. You a 60-pounder, and everybody knows you can make 68 easy. So if he say, all right, you know what? I ain't going to 64. I'm not doing a catchweight with Jamal. Okay, then fight David Benavidez at 168. Fight David Benavidez then at 168 in September. So if this is the thing, hey, listen, you tell PBC, listen, I'm gonna have to chew a Coronado. What's going on? And my thing is this, right? The reason I said this, Bonos Fuego, what's going on? Javon Pfeiffer, what's going on? Lil Miles Bands, what's going on? Low Miles Bands, what's going on? So now let me explain my reasoning for saying I like what he was doing at fighting Bivol. I'm not appalled to this Bivol fight. I'm just appalled that you turn down these fights and Triple G is on the menu. He shouldn't be on the menu. So here's the thing. He should have announced a long time ago when he was mulling it over. When they were saying in January or February, we're going to make a decision. They should have informed top-ranked Bob Arum, Joe Smith, Artur Beterbiev, listen, we want to fight the winner of that fight, but we're going to fight Dimitri Bivol. Y'all fight that fight. Then we'll fight the winner of that fight in September. So in May, we're going to fight Dimitri Bivol because he called the shots. Let's be honest. So in May, we're going to fight Dimitri Bivol. In September, we want to fight the winner. That would have put pressure on top-ranked Bob Arum, ESPN, to make that Joe Smith Artur Beterbiev fight right now in May so that the winner can be ready. Yet they're going to fight June 18th. See, if he would have fought the winner, they fight. He could put them on notice. Then they fight, and then the winner fights him in September. They'll schedule the fight around the same time. So therefore, everybody can be ready for the fight in September. And the reason I say this is this, right? This is the reason why I say this. Because I don't like the idea of Canelo Alvarez going to 175 and then coming back down to 68, then going back up to 75. I don't like that idea. So if he go to 75, stay at 75. You go to 75, stay at 75, right? And here's the thing. You beat Bivol. You fight the winner of that fight. Now, if you want to come back down to 68, right? Now you come back down to 68 and you fight David Benavidez. Hey, Lester Red, what's going on? Sergio Contreras, what's going on? The reason I don't like that weight fluctuation. You understand that? I mean, Canelo Alvarez is getting older, 32 years old. He can't fluctuate. That ain't good for his body. It ain't gonna work out. So I want to see him at his best. You know, Roy Jones did that, moving up and all that. It hurt his body. I want to see Canelo Alvarez at his absolute best. Travis Frazier, what's going on? No, he went up to 175 to fight not Rocky Fielding. He fought Sergey Kovalev on 175. He came back down, but that was a one-off. But I don't like the idea of going up there this month, May, going down in September, going back up in December. I don't like that. Got to have some consistency for your body. So I would much rather see him go ahead, finish the show, close it out. I think he's going to beat Artur Beterbiev or Joe Smith, and I think he's going to beat Dimitri Bivol on Saturday. Yiki Boy, what's going on? Uncle D, what's going on? Sliding by, what's going on? Giant TV, what's going on? I think he's going to beat Dimitri Bivol on Saturday, and I think he's going to beat Artur Beterbiev, Joe Smith Jr. winner. So I like to see him fight those back-to-back, and you're done with 175. You come down to 68, defend your 68 titles against Jamal Charlo or David Benavidez. You understand what I'm saying? Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.2K. Jaron Jackson Jr. fouled out again? Bro, does this dude, I know this is off track. Does Jaren Jackson Jr. know how to play basketball? I've never witnessed a fighter. I've never witnessed a basketball player foul out every single game in a playoff series. He fouled out every game against Minnesota, and he's fouling out every game in this series too. Bama Jeff 79, my brother. He said, Blue, you sleeping on Bivol. Nah, no, I'm not. Kev C, what's going on? Cool Boy Curry, what's going on? I've never seen this ever. General T9, what's going on? Yeah, don't make it a habit, General T9. I've never, Wolf of Oaktown, what's going on? I've never seen that. I know this is a little off topic, but I had to say that. Like, bro, again? That's amazing, bro. Hold on, wait a minute. Justin Welch, what's going on? Victor Griffin, what's going on? Jalen, this dude fouled out again. Wait a minute. Where's Monica and Miss Sexy? Where are they? They told me to go get rest so I can be nice and fresh for this stream. And where are they? Where are thou? Sixth string, what's going on? I just realized that. Leon Sterling, what's going on? Terry Pruitt, right. Peace of bless to the queen in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, I just said the same thing about Jackson, shaking my head. I've never seen this, Terry. I've never seen this ever in my life. I've been watching basketball since the early 80s. I've never seen a player foul out every single game in the playoffs. Davis 2310, what's going on? Super Trunks, Deuce, what's going on? I've never seen this ever. This dude fouls out every single game. How is that possible? Bro. And go to pbv.blkprime.com. Yeah, I don't know where they at. Mr. Airhead, what's going on? Greg Abernathy, what's going on? I know they got some good food. You understand what I'm saying? Ketty Peace 504, what's going on? Jermaine McClennan, what's going on? Yeah, I feel you, Jermaine. I feel you. I've never seen this. Kev C, what's going on? Bevo ain't got no head move. No, I rewatched Bevo a few fights. I rewatched the Joe Smith fight with Bevo. I was there, so I never. I was ringside for that fight. I didn't watch that fight. I never rewatched the Bevo Joe Smith fight. This was the first time I rewatched that fight, and yeah, no, I see a lot of things that Canelo Alvarez can do to combat what he does, for sure. And in the second half of the fight, it's going to turn, for sure. Canelo Alvarez, smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.2K. Bobo, what's going on? We should be at 1.2K, man. Smash the like button. So I see a lot of holes in his game. And it's ironic, like I said, Canelo Alvarez, to me, I know a lot of people get frustrated and they're like, man, this dude overrated. I don't think he overrated. I think that, I definitely see that, Canelo Alvarez, has great talent. I see that Canelo Alvarez, puts combinations together beautifully. Yes, he has limitations. Mr. Holmes, what's going on? 2P, Malar, what's going on? Canelo Alvarez, Sean Williams, what's going on? He has limitations, right? And it's his foot speed, right? His foot speed is not fast. He has fast hands. He bends at the hips very good. He has slick head movement. He gets his head off the line. He has power in both hands. I like Canelo Alvarez. I definitely think that he's a great talent. It's definitely good for the sport. But for sure, he's using his stardom in his position, and he's just picking and choosing. And my thing is this, right? When I look at it from this standpoint, I think that I give him the edge over Jamal Charlo. I give Canelo Alvarez the edge over Jamal Charlo. Okay. I give him the edge over David Benavidez. I think he'll beat Joe Smith, Arthur Better Beef winner, and I think he'll beat Dimitri Bivol. Errol Spence obviously is the wild card. Errol Spence, that fight is a great fight. That's going to be action packed. Errol Spence is very versatile. He's a southpaw. He can be slick when he wants to. Very versatile fighter, right? But again, Canelo Alvarez has the advantage over Errol Spence. You understand? So I don't get it. Gary McGee, what's going on? I want to see him fight the best. Period. Marquis, what's going on? Again, Kevin's Corner, what's going on? I like this. Benny Bronx, what's going on? Salute to Australia. Let me say this again, right? I like the move to go to 175 and fight Bivol. I just like if you're going to fight the winner of Arthur Better Beef, Joe Smith Jr. I don't like the fact that you're going to fight Triple G. That's pointless to me. It does nothing. Nothing. Dillion, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, what's good, Blue? Just ringing your doorbell and wiping my feet, my brother. Oh, salute. I appreciate you 1,000%, brother. 1,000%. I appreciate you 1,000%, brother. Yes, Young King Company. Everybody go to my brother, Young King Company, the link he's putting in the chat. Click on that link and go vote for his beautiful wife being able to be on the cover of the fitness magazine. So please go to the link, click on the link of my brother Young King Company. Let's put it in first place. So again, like I like it. Jamal Charlo, obviously Demetrius Andrade, he's not in the conversation for whatever reason. But Demetrius Andrade have a fight coming up, Zach Parker, in 2 weeks. Okay. Is Demetrius Andrade he's going to be a free agent. Is Demetrius Andrade going to go to the PBC and make the big fights happen? He needs to. I don't know what that relationship is like. I have no clue. But he needs to go to the PBC and make it happen. Right? He goes to the BBC, those big fights are available for him. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, Andre got injured. Oh, man, that fight got pushed back. I forgot he got injured. Carter Wall James, what's going on? Forgot he got injured, man. Ali, the artist, brother in the super chat. I don't really like the Canelo Spence fight, Blue. Me neither. I'm not a fan of it either. King Third Eye Supreme, what's going on? I'm not a big fan of Errol Spence fighting Canelo Alvarez either. I just think that there's such a size gap, man. He got a shoulder injury, huh? Yeah, I forgot to. I saw that news and I forgot to report on it. But they say he's gonna be reevaluated in like 2 weeks, right? Gary Garvey, what's going on? I think they said he's gonna be reevaluated in a few weeks or something like that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Errol Spence Canelo Alvarez fight either. I just think that Errol Spence need to gradually move up and wait and get acclimated to these big weight classes. You understand? Like, take your time, move up, get acclimated. Heavy duty, what's going on? John Morant just made a massive mistake. He rolled the ball up the court so the clock wouldn't tick. No, you want the clock to tick, brother. You had the lead. Eli Sharif, what's going on? So, Mambo, what's going on? Tony Martin, what's going on? Said Champ Side just posted Team Crawford coming for Lion. You capping on their fight. Huh? Said Champ Side just posted Team Crawford coming for Lion. What? Tony Martin? I don't even know what you're talking about. Explain what you're talking about. Broadway Jazz, what's going on? Texas Ego Films, what's going on, great brother? And Tony Martin, my brother, what's going on? They're talking about you lying. Who? Who's they? Who's they? There's no Team Crawford. You're talking about Bernie. And he can say what he wants. He don't know what he's talking about either. Chris Hart, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in super chat. Yo, Blue, since we're talking about Canelo, who you got if they were the same weight? Him or Shakur? Please explain. Salute, my brother. Smash the like button, people. I have Shakur Stevenson. That style, that slick style. April Lynch, Pizza Bus Queen. How you doing today? Sosa Smith, what's going on? No, it ain't no he say, she say with me, brother. Ain't none of that with me, brother. It's he say, she say with them. Ain't no he say, she say with me. Trust me. So Chris Hart, my brother. So with that said, right? He said September 17th day. He don't know what he's talking about. He don't know. Y'all ain't learned yet? Y'all don't learn yet? Yeah, they did. Chris Hart. So anyway, stylistically, the slick style of Shakur Stevenson, the counter punch of Shakur Stevenson, the ability to control distance and range, the defensive style, that's historically given Canelo Alvarez all types of problems. Historically, giving Canelo Alvarez all types of problems. Historically. So with that said, right, I would favor that style against and Shakur Stevenson is very defensively responsible. So I would pick Shakur. The style, the slickness, the foot speed, the be able to control the distance, the range. That's the problem for Canelo. That's why Chris Hart. Salute to you dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. My brother Alan Maddox, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Canelo's an excellent fighter, but to me, historically, he's overrated. He's nowhere near the greatness or talent of the Mexican fighters like Chavez, Juan Manuel Marquez, Salvador Sanchez. Just name three, Blue. I understand. Where you're coming from. I love Juan Manuel Marquez is one of my favorite fighters. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. I don't know, man. Canelo Alvarez. I thought Pernell Whitaker won that fight. He didn't get the nod, but I thought Pernell Whitaker won the fight. Marquez skill set. Marquez beat some great fighters. Canelo beat some. Salvador Sanchez, I don't think he could. I don't think none. I think he's the greatest Mexican fighter ever. I like Juan Manuel Marquez, man. But I think Canelo is better than Juan Manuel Marquez. They both, to me, they have similar skill sets. Marquez doesn't have fast feet. Marquez is a great. They about the same counter puncher. Canelo has faster hand speed. He's fighting bigger guys, so it's hard to judge. Salvador Sanchez, though, his skill set was different. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. was rough, rugged. He was a thumper, but when he faced pure boxers, Meldrick Taylor, I thought Pernell Whitaker, like he got the nod, but look at the fights though. It ain't no different from when we talking about Floyd versus Canelo and Canelo versus Lara. You know what I mean? Lap D SWAT, one brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Do you see Triple G as one-dimensional fighter if Jose Benavidez didn't suffer that leg injury from that? Do you think that Crawford fight been closer? Oh, the Crawford fight was already close. It would have been much closer if he was fully, the guy, music showing my music TV is going on. If he was the guy before the injury, I still think Terrence Crawford wins the fight. But yeah, if he was the guy before the injury, for sure. For sure. So Triple G one-dimensional. I won't say he's one-dimensional. Triple G can box. Triple G can thump. He's not one-dimensional at all. He's just not the same guy he once was. And I think when they started talking about Triple G being better than Marvin Hagler and better than Sugar Ray Robinson, the best middleweight ever, that's where they lost me. No, sir. Triple G, G-Man TV, what's going on? He's a good fighter, but no, sir, he lost me. No, sir. DP, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, at 32 years of age, how much time do you think Spence has in the sport? And what's his highest weight you think he can get to? And at higher weights, should he strictly be looking for super fights? Yeah. Drago 480, what's going on? 32, I don't know how long. Depends on his commitment. I can't give you that DP as to how long. I think how much time he have in the sport, because only he knows, and only the future and Father Time knows, right? Can't predict the future. Don't know with injuries. Nobody predicted Andre Ward at 32 would suffer knee injuries and be out the sport of boxing at 32 years of age. So it's just unpredictable. It's impossible to say. His highest weight, I think the highest weight he should go to is 160, one middleweight. I don't think he should attempt to go above 160. I don't think so. Not with his style. I think he should stay at middleweight. That's the highest. 3 divisions, 47, 54, 60. If he want to attempt to venture up to 68, cool. But those dudes is huge, man. He can win, but why take the chance? Salute to DP dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Antone Johnson, brother in the super chat, do me a favor. Please ask the Canelo supporters, since we are, who do they want to see Sweet Cherry's Canelo fight there? Oh, they don't have a fight in mind. Antone Johnson dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. They don't have a fight in mind. They just want to see him fight. This girl loves boxing. Peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Current promoter, what's going on? Soul True, what's going on? Al the Power, what's going on? So they don't have a fight in mind. They just happy with him fighting whomever, whenever, however. As long as he wins, they cool with that. They cool with that. Whoever he fights and beats, they cool with that, man. Jaden Bernie, what's going on? Mike Harris, what's going on? Aaron Burton, what's going on? So, and let me address this April 17th, the date, right? So here's the thing. I was told that they would love to have that fight on that day, right? Because it is an anniversary date. See, people just have a hard time comprehending. I know it says pay attention, but it's actually free, right? So I was told they would love to have the fight on that date. That marks the date of September 17th. That marks the date of the 41-year anniversary of Sugar Ray Leonard versus Tommy Hearns' first fight, 1981. Okay, September 16th of 1981. Y'all need to stop listening to people that just say anything just for the sake of saying stuff, right? TR, what's going on? Okay, so with that said, right, I was told that they would love to make the fight on that date. The promotion for the fight will be huge, especially if you could get Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns to be involved in that fight. That's the undisputed welterweight fight, the arguably top 2, top 3 biggest fights in the history of the sport of boxing. Tommy Hearns versus Sugar Ray Leonard, September 16th, 1981. Right? So I was told that they would love to have that date, right? If they could come to an agreement. That's what I said. Did I tell you that it was guaranteed to happen September 17th? Did anybody hear me say it's going to happen September 17th? See, people have a hard time reading quotation marks. They have a hard time comprehending, right? And so it's a Bobo thing. I was getting ready to get to that point, Bobo. They had De La Hoya versus Trinidad September 18th. So that would be smack dead in the middle. Those are 2 of the biggest welterweight fights in the history of the sport of boxing, right? So I was told they would love to have a fight on that date. You understand? So why are you listening to somebody telling you that I didn't tell the truth? What are you talking about? Right? Now, obviously, a big point, a big issue, Kim Folk, what's going on, would be Canelo Alvarez will be fighting a week before it. You understand? So here's the dates. So you listening to people to, hey, no, man, oh, he made up a date. I didn't make up no date. Stop listening to these people talk just because they have a mouth. Okay? So Canelo Alvarez is going to fight on September 10th. Okay? More than likely, Canelo Alvarez is going to fight September 10th. Okay? So that date, right, would be a week after. You understand? Now, maybe Canelo Alvarez fights on the 17th, but he fights historically on the second week in September. You understand? Ain't nobody, why would anybody see this? Is what I'm talking about. Y'all listen to a person tell you that people was booking tickets. Why would you? Now let this understand. Now watch this now. Texas Eagle Films. Now watch this now. If you listen to what I said, salute the box fan, 4-time brother, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Canelo will be fighting normally on the 10th, the second week in September. The second Saturday in September, Canelo Alvarez fight, which would be the 10th. Okay? So like I said, that's a date that they would like to have because it's a historic date for the welterweight division. Right? But people don't pay attention. And you listen to somebody that erratically talks. Okay? So now listen to this, right? He said, he's telling people, I'm not telling people buying their tickets. If you listen to what I said, right? Now watch this now. When did I say, how you buying a ticket to go where? When I said, what venue is going to be at? I never said the venue or what location it'll be at. Outside of that, they would look to have it in Vegas. So how you booking a ticket to go where? Now imagine that. You listen to a person talk that, come on, people. National champions, what's going on? Now tell me anytime you heard him tell you something that came to truth. Now ask this question. I told you before it was announced about Errol Spence's date. I tell you a lot of things. Am I perfect? No, I ain't. When everybody jumped when I told you that Rolly Romero wasn't going to fight Tank, they was pulling him out the fight before anybody announced it, right? Didn't they tell you that I was making up stories? And then 5 hours later, 6 hours later, it's all over everything. But I told you, when I first told you, where you think I got the information from? Because I ain't get it from nobody. Now, tell me this, right? When has he told you anything that come to fruition? Anything. Miss Joette, have a great night, Queen. Have a great night. Jermaine 419, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Bob definitely reaching with the Keyshawn Davis versus the winner of Haney versus Kambosos. Say if he does face the winner and loses badly, that hurts his career big time. It's better for Tank to get the winner. I mean, listen, Keyshawn is confident in his abilities. Gaello Lodermill, peace of butts, Queen. How you doing today? The Haven Alexander, what's going on? I don't think it hurts him. No, TR, if I'm right, I ain't gonna say told you so. Listen, TR, like I said, every time I tell you something, I tell you it's subject to change. Anything in boxing can change. Right? So people like to point out, oh, you was right. Nobody ever come here and say you was right about these dates, but they love to come here and try to tell me and debunk when I'm wrong. Melvin Harris, what's going on? What dates is Bernie giving you? When Bernie was here, sitting here, and we was talking about Terrence Crawford's career with Top Rank and everything, he didn't even know what he's talking about. He asked me, why you think they're doing this and why you think they're doing that? And people go in there and listen because they just want me to be wrong. And didn't I tell you that, hey, it could be moved back to October. It could be moved to November. I'm just telling you dates that they would love to have the fights on. So where was Bernie saying I was wrong when I told you that Terrence Crawford was going to fight Sean Porter and the WBO ordered the fight? He didn't know that. Did he tell you that? Come on, people. Before it was all over everything, and I told you WBO was going to order Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford fight, right? And then when people were saying, oh, no, where you see that at? Who told you that? That's not true. That's not true. Where you see that at? I don't see that nowhere. And then Sean Porter tweets out, he was shocked that the WBO ordered the fight after I told you that the fight was coming. Come on, people. You got to start. Use your better judgment. Now, the detractors that love to want to say, hey, Blue is wrong, I don't pay them no attention. Because here's the thing. If I'm always wrong, then why you even listen to me for the begin with? I don't listen to nobody that's always wrong. What substance do you play in my life? If I don't listen to the news, so I don't turn on the news because they tell us it's going to rain today and then it'd be 80 and sunny. I'm prepared, and let me tell you how I learned that. Jarrell Joseph, I'm not mad at nobody, brother. What am I mad for? Make it make sense. That just sounds silly. I'm mad. Mad at who? For what? I never have nothing to be mad at, brother. What are you talking about? That makes no sense. Miss T, have a great night, Queen. Blessings to you. Jared Hancock, what's going on? Mad at what? What's there to be mad at? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm never mad, brother. Come on, man. I know where I get my information from. Trust me. I know where I get my sources, my information from. Very, 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 very credible people. Period. Box fan full time. My brother in the super chat dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said Mexico Independence Day is September 15th through the 16th. So I believe Canelo will fight on the 17th, Blue. Yeah, he usually historically is the second weekend in September, right? It could be the third weekend, so on and so forth, right? Obviously, we don't know what's going to happen. And Stores 31109, what's going on? I'm just telling you, Jay Davis, what's going on? Right, Jay Davis, he's supposed to do that. One day he tell you that Errol Spence ain't a good fighter. Errol Spence is avoiding Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford come out and say Errol Spence ain't avoiding him. He's still saying he avoiding him. Come on, man. He was here twice, and both times he's here, right? Go back and rewatch it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm just telling you what dates. I give you the information that I can give you from what they want, period. Terry Approval said, even when my husband tell me anything about boxing, I'd be like, let me check with Blue to see what he says. Yeah, Queen, I don't make up anything. I don't make up stuff. If they want to target that date, cool. That's the date they want to target. Just like they're telling you, he wasn't willing, ain't no 2-fight deal wasn't on table and this and this. Yeah, okay, say what you want. Say what you want. Box fan full time, my brother dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Alan Maddox, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, I'd take your Yuri boy Campos over Canelo at junior middleweight. What's your take? No, I'm taking Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez. You got to understand, fighters look good against other fighters. Sean Coleman, what's going on? Now I know we look at the situations and we say, man, Canelo need to fight this guy. Canelo avoiding this guy, and so on and so forth, right? Randy Rantana, what's going on? Canelo's avoiding this guy. Canelo's avoiding that guy, right? I know we say that all the time. Canelo is a good fighter. And this not take away from Yuri boy. But yes, a lot of fighters going to look good against certain fighters. Does not mean they're going to look good against Canelo Alvarez. D. Howard, what's going on? Canelo Alvarez has very fast hands, very high ring IQ, very accurate with his punches, put his combinations together beautifully. Canelo Alvarez issue, he gets his head off the line. He slips. Canelo Alvarez issue is that he doesn't move his feet fast. Period. But he knows how to put you in a position where he's successful, where he could capitalize. That's where he succeeds. So he's always going to put his opponents in a position where he can be successful. They have to be perfect for 12 rounds. Floyd Mayweather was executing the game plan for 12 rounds perfectly because that's Floyd Mayweather. Erislandy Lara, he let the fight slip away. Okay? He let the fight slip away. You understand? Erislandy Lara, in the second half of the fight, he was outboxing Canelo Alvarez, faster hands, going to the body, changing levels. Then in the second half, Randy Rantana, what's going on? In the second half of the fight, the problem is he started to get one punch happy, okay? He started to not want to throw combinations, utilizing the ring. Blacksmith, what's going on? To avoid Canelo Alvarez, right? Just utilizing the ring, throwing one punch at a time, unnecessary movement. And Canelo Alvarez is like, and the crowd is booing at that point. Canelo Alvarez is playing to the crowd, standing in the middle of the ring, telling them, come on, let's fight. Let's fight. And they ain't going to give it to you like that. They're just not. So he let his foot off the gas. And he lost. You can't have those types of lapses when you're dealing with Canelo Alvarez. You can't. You can't. Quincy Carter, my brother in Super Chat. Blue, you think Canelo is a legendary fighter? I think he's the most accomplished Mexican fighter in the history of the sport of boxing. So that makes him a legendary fighter, in my opinion. I think, Salvador Sanchez is the best Mexican fighter ever. But I think Canelo Alvarez is right behind him. I'm a fan. Y'all know. Juan Manuel Marquez is one of my favorite fighters in the history. I love Juan Manuel Marquez. One of my favorite fighters in history, right? So with that said, right, Juan Manuel Marquez has similarities to Canelo, but Canelo fighting at bigger weight classes. So, Marquez don't have fast feet, slow feet. Canelo has better head movement. Canelo has a better chin than Marquez. He's just as good, if not better, counterpuncher. Canelo Alvarez has more power than Marquez. Marquez has a higher ring IQ because I think he was more physically limited. You think Canelo better than Floyd? Absolutely not, Sean Terrence. How can he be better than Floyd? He lost to Floyd. Floyd dominated the fight, lost every single round. So Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., right? I thought that he lost to Pernell Whitaker. The Meldrick Taylor fight. He lost. He was losing that fight badly, and then Meldrick Taylor just at the end just gave it away. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., Senior, he had the same issues and mistakes and limitations that Canelo had. So TR, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, rewatch Crawford versus Victor Postol. That's how we are going to do Spence. If you think Errol Spence is Victor Postol, then cool. Mr. Holmes, Marquez fought everybody. Yes, he did. Sure did. Alan Maddox, brother, back in the super chat. Trinidad versus Canelo. Who you got in their prime? Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez. Yeah, I'm going Canelo. Trinidad, too front foot heavy. Makes mistakes, get caught with a jab. Canelo got a good jab. Big boy, can you do me a favor? Can you take the stuff out the oven and put it on 350? Canelo has a good jab. Trinidad struggle with people with a jab. And Canelo got head movement. Trinidad power he ain't gonna clip him. Yeah, he beats Trinidad. Jermaine 419, brother, super chat. Dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Cruz versus Keyshawn would be an interesting fight since he's calling out Tank. If he dominates Cruz, that gives the Tank fight more buzz. He dominates Cruz. He dominates. Keyshawn Davis going to dominate Isaac Cruz. No, the oven 350. He's going to beat he's going to dominate Cruz. Styles make fights. Tank style looking for the knockout. It's not Keyshawn style. He's going to outbox him. Joshua Riley, what's going on? And then when the opening presents itself, he's going to get him out of there. Maurice De Freitas, what's going on? Trinidad had no feet, no. And he go down easy. Canelo's going to clip him and knock him out. So, yeah, I would say that Keyshawn beats Isaac Cruz, and I think he outclasses Isaac Cruz. And you're right. It does set up a massive showdown between Keyshawn Davis and Gervonta Tank Davis. And that dude is serious. Keyshawn Davis is serious, man. I think that he, I think he dominates Isaac Cruz, sets up a fight. Lyrical Lethal. What's going on? Maurice, what's going on with you, great brother? Keyshawn versus Frank Martin. That is a massive fight, boy. Now that, they both going to get tested. Woo-wee. Woo. Jordan Michael, what's going on? Woo. Keyshawn versus Frank Martin, man. That's a beautiful fight. Maybe the size of Keyshawn may see him edge it out. But I don't know. That's a difficult fight for him this early. I'll be honest. Isaac Cruz is more predictable. You can see his punches coming. He's flat-footed, not that athletic. Yeah. Frank Martin is a different fighter. He's defensively savvy. He can slip punches. He can, counter punch you. Very fast hands. He's slick. He has power. That's a more difficult fight. That might be too much of a difficult fight for Keyshawn right now. Like, if you put Zab Judah in the ring with Floyd Mayweather, now I never bet against Floyd, but if you put Zab Judah in the ring with Floyd Mayweather in those early years when Floyd beat let's say let me see, what's his name? Like right around that time he fought, oh man. That's what I'm saying. Like when Floyd was at like 135 and that version of Zab, that might have been Zab might have won. Zab might have won. See, when he fought Zab, when he fought him, he was more patient. He was different. Mentally, he was more experienced mentally on a different level. And he was able to wait it out. He was able to be patient with Zab and understand he's going to fade. In his early years, he might have tried to combat that with his athletic ability. He might have lost. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying he would. I'm still picking Floyd, but he might have lost. Because, you know what I mean? Zab was just different. You know what I'm saying? And that athletic ability might have been an issue for him early like that. Like, well, yeah, Kev, see, when he fought Emmanuel Augustus around that time, if he would have fought Zab at that time, it might have been a problem. And that's what I say with like Keyshawn right now with Frank Martin. Might be too early for that. See, when you don't have the athletic advantage in the fight, and it just solely comes down to ring IQ, it's a different type of fight. Shane Mosley would have lost it for him. See, Shane Mosley is overly aggressive, and Floyd would have started timing Shane Mosley. You understand what I'm saying? He would have started timing Shane Mosley. See, Zab was more patient. Zab is more calculated. He's more calculated in his approach. Shane Mosley is hyperactive, right? Shane Mosley is herky jerky. He gonna come. So you can start to time Shane Mosley. You understand what I'm saying? Zab is sit back. He'll jab you, bang, bang, bang. He'll go to the body, change level, bang, bang, bang. You understand? It's more calculated. Shane is more hyperactive, and he's very aggressive. So he's gonna come. Floyd gonna be able to time him, pivot. You understand what I'm saying? He'll make the adjustment early against Shane Mosley. With Zab, though, it's a chess match. Shane Mosley is like an athletic, quote unquote Mexican style fighter. You understand what I'm saying? So then Floyd would have started to counter and understand the timing. And Shane Mosley didn't change up the speed. He was one speed. Zab changed up the speed. You understand what I'm saying? Zab changed up his speed. Blue Man Live, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, agreed. I think early Floyd versus early Zab is a 50-50 fight. I got Zab in that one. I still got Floyd. I'm just saying that it could be a problem. It was already a problem when they fought, and Zab had already lost. He lost to Boulder Man. He lost to Costa Zoo, and he still was a problem for Floyd. He won the first 5 rounds against Floyd. Adrian Gonzalez-Bosso, what's going on? So imagine Zoomverse, what's going on? Imagine Zab early in his career against Floyd. Raphael Gary says Zab weak, stop it. See, people that don't know boxing. He already lost twice. And matter of fact, did he have lost to Corey Spinks already too? I don't remember. He already lost multiple times. And he won the first 5 rounds against Floyd Mayweather. What are you talking about? Zab is weak, stop it. Raphael Gary, you don't know nothing about boxing. Yeah, lost to Boulder Man, Corey Spinks, and Costa Zoo. He already had 3 losses. By the time he fought Floyd, and he still was winning the first 5 rounds. Broadway's Jay's Paulo, what's going on? He already lost to Corey Spinks, Costa Zoo, and Carlos Boulderman. Imagine him without them losses, not without knowing how to lose. Yeah, I said that. Man, I'm not even going to respond. Brian Taylor, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Zab really knocked down Floyd, but they missed the knockdown, Blue. Yeah, his glove touched the canvas. I don't like that rule anyway, though. Not making up an excuse for Floyd. Mike Lee, what's going on? Soul True, what's going on? I don't like that rule. Your glove touched the canvas, it's a knockdown. Like, bro, you should be on the canvas. Duncan Penny, what's going on? Yeah, Duncan Penny, that's what I'm saying. I still pick Floyd to win the fight. I'm just saying that it would have been tough. Be quiet. Like I said, I would have still picked Floyd to win the fight, but I'm saying it would have been even tougher than it already was. You talking about Floyd Zab not even knowing how to lose would have been even tougher, is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Realism 101. What's going on? LT Audio. What's going on? I'm not saying he would have won. Terry approved right. Have a great night, Queen. I'm not saying Zab would have won. I'm just saying it would have been a tougher fight for Floyd earlier. It might have been even tougher. He might have lost, is what I'm saying, because imagine that was Zab knowing how to lose. Imagine Zab younger. So that's all I'm saying. Zab was a problem, man. So, that's the answer to that question. And another reason, another reason they upset is because I said Terrence Crawford is not as effective in the orthodox stance no more. Wow. So, it is what it is, man. So that's all I'm saying. Okay. All right, cool. Most incredible in the super chat, dropping that good on your boy Blue. He said Canelo prime for an upset, turning down the best, then fighting unknowns. How can an elite psych adjust to that? Said Canelo prime for an upset. You think he's primed for an upset, turning down the best, then fighting unknowns? I won't say Dimitri Bivol is unknown. He's not unknown. He may not be the most popular to the casuals. Anthony Davis, what's going on? But is he unknown? I won't say he's unknown. So with that said, I think Dimitri Bivol, I don't say he's an easy out. I think that Canelo's going to win for sure, right? I think Canelo's going to win for sure, but I don't say he's an easy out. But I do say he'll win this fight, right? The fact that he's going to 75, I think that, Jamal Charlo, he's not flea-footed. Jamal Charlo doesn't move around. He's not very active. He's not very mobile, So when we say, that Eastern European style of Dimitri Bivol is tailor-made for Canelo Alvarez, it better suits Canelo Alvarez. Dwayne Broussard, what's going on? Jordan Michael, what's going on? That style better suits Canelo Alvarez, right? To fight the flat-footed fight because he's not a flea-footed guy. So that style, when you're a mover and athletic and slick, that's the style that gives him trouble. But Jamal Charlo, David Benavidez, they don't represent that. That's not their wheelhouse. David Benavidez is not a slick boxer. He's not hard to hit. Jamal Charlo is more athletic, physically more imposing, better technically sound. But it's not like he's super elusive himself, right? I actually think Dimitri Bivol is more of a mover. Bama Jeff 79. He's not. That's what I was going to say. Bama Jeff 79. He's more of a he's more of how could I say it? He's more flea-footed. He's more nimble. I mean, he ain't gonna be like Demetrius Andre. See, he moves his feet, but he's not slick. You understand what I'm saying? He moves his head, right? But he's not slick, right? I mean, he moves his feet, but he's not slick up top. So, he's actually more mobile though than David Benavidez and Jamal Charlo. So I don't think Don Gotti is going to. It's not a step backwards to fight Dimitri Bivol. Now, to me, it's a step backwards to fight Triple G because I think Jamal Charlo stops Triple G probably by the 5th, 6th round. I think David Benavidez definitely stops Triple G with his aggression. I don't think Triple G can compete with any of them. I don't think he could beat Bivol. I don't think Triple G could beat any of them. So that's a step back, especially seeing he looks more vulnerable than anybody. No, I'm not a fan of Triple G right now. TR said Triple G has not lost it. Brother, I don't know what you watching. I have no clue. If anybody could come here and talk about Triple G and lose it, I don't know. I have zero clue what you're watching. He's more than lost it. He's completely fell off. That dude, man, I told you, Triple G is I thought he lost to Sergey Derenchenko. He was losing to Murata. He was exposed. Man, come on, man. That dude. Kendra Freeman, what's going on? So, as far as that goes, you know, how can an elite adjust to that? You know, so we're gonna see moving forward. But salute to my brother, Most Incredible, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, brother. So yeah, so I just look at it from that standpoint. You know what I mean? I wish that he would have took these deals. I would like to see him in the ring with Jamal Charlo, you know. But I look at it and I still say this, that I like the plan that he was going. You understand what I'm saying? So so it is what it is, man. Moses King, what's going on? But is he primed for upset? I don't know how much prime he is for upset. And I get what you're saying. Like, you know, if he's not fighting the best, how can he make the adjustment when he actually do fight the best? He's gonna be primed for upset. Nah, I just, you know, Jamal Charlo beating him, is it an upset? I don't say it's an upset. David Benavidez, is it an upset? I don't say that. You know what I mean? I guess it'd be an upset. He's gonna be the favorite. Cinnamon Savage, what's going on? Canelo will get no credit for beating Errol at 64, Blue. He will get credit. He would get credit. And if he was basing everything off that, then why fight Amir Khan? You understand what I'm saying? So he knew he wasn't going to get credit for fighting Amir Khan, who was knocked out. And I mean, come on. Like, we got to be real here. Victor Griffin, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, do you think Zab beats Costa if the rematch was ever made? And why that never happened, by the way? Costa knew he got away with one. Yeah, A1 Hoops. I'm about to get out of here, though. Costa knew he got away with one. I think Zab would have made the adjustment. He just got clipped. That's all. Zab got clipped. It wasn't like he got outboxed and all that. He got clipped and that was it. Full movie episode, my brother. Have a great night. Heavy hitters, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. The Mexican ESPN analysis and others been saying for years that Canelo's of Triple G, and Canelo told them, you're going to make an excuse when I beat him. And he beat him. I thought he won both the fights, to be honest, heavy hitters, but I'm in the minority, I guess. It is what it is. But I actually thought Canelo won both of those fights. Clint Eastwood, what's going on? He said, don't discredit Costa Zoo. I'm not discrediting him. He just clipped him. That can happen with anybody. He just clipped him. That could happen with anybody. That could absolutely happen with anybody. So Errol shouldn't fight past 54. I think he could push it to 60 if he wanted to. My brother A1 Hoop Zone, he said, Blue, we got to get a live in for my born day next week. For sure. Let's make it happen. Hey, A1, Emmanuel, how did this dude, Jaron Jackson Jr., foul out again? I've never witnessed this in history where a guy fouls out every single game. Every single game? Come on, man. Bro. Heavy hitters, brother in super chat once again. He said, meant for the third fight. They still saying, oh, okay. Yeah, man, it's pointless to see that third. I don't want to see it, man. I don't want to see that. Julian Thomas, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know. How does a dude foul out every single game, bro? Like, you don't know how to play basketball. You don't know how many fouls you have. That's amazing to me. Who beat Boots, though? Nobody. That's amazing to me. Conservative common sense, what's going on? Every single game you foul out? That's amazing. Q Lee, what's going on? Yeah, that loose ball foul, yeah. Agreed. So I look at it from that standpoint, man. And I say this, right? Karen Battle, what's going on? Fancy One Jones, James Vaughn, what's going on? Every game for 2 stribbies. That's really amazing, man. Father, what's going on with you, great brother? Spence will do Boots the same way he did Ulish. I want to see it. George Gotcha game, what's going on? I would love to see it. Truly would. Enrique, Camarena, Tank, or Stevenson. It's a good fight. I would pick Javante. I'll pick Shakur Stevenson. But it's a 50-50 fight. I could see it going either way. Kev C, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother Kev C, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said hashtag respect. Salute to you, great brother. LJ Burns, what's going on? Yeah, this dude fouls out every game. That's amazing to me. Oh, it's a 50-50 fight. It could go both ways, but I personally think that Shakur has what it takes. If anybody's going to beat Tank, it's Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. They have what it takes. Heavy hitters, brother in the super chat. What is Jamal Charlo going to do meanwhile? He's fighting Selecki June 18th. Right? Yeah, Juneteenth weekend. Devin Haney beats Teofimo Lopez. Who is the greatest black boxer of all time, in your opinion? Muhammad Ali. Because he was a heavyweight, moved like he was middleweight. I wish Mike Beaton, what's going on? Appreciate you, Kev C. I wish he never had that I wish he never had that, that layoff, man. Wish that never occurred. X Krypton, what's going on? Boots beats Conor Ben. LJ Burns, what's going on? Dope 637, what's going on? What's your thoughts, Tyson Fury, Francis Ngannou? I don't have thoughts on that. Big Pinnacle, what's going on? It's just what it is, exhibition. It's not a real fight. Francis Ngannou is a UFC fighter. It's 2 different disciplines. It's completely different disciplines. Steven Styles, what's going on? Big Pinnacle, QY Dub Network, my brother. John G, what's going on? Let me get out of here, people. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding your boy Blue down, showing me love. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like your shitty videos. Hey, Bish, when the next time y'all got a game? Saturday, 3 p.m. Oh, send me the info. What I gotta do Saturday? Nothing. Send me the info, great brother. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, great brother. Let me get on out of here. Salute to each and every one of y'all, man. Blessings. Peace.